you want to improve your game, see your local expert at Drummond Golf.
At Cure Medical, your health is our priority. Our proficient and skillful team, including newly appointed doctors, offers comprehensive care across general family medicine, mental health support, visiting specialists, and more, with three convenient locations. Mildura, Rexus and Barunga. We're open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m, and now open Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m, with after-hours care for existing patients. Call your nearest clinic or visit curemd.com.au to book your appointment today. Cure Medical, your healthcare, your clinic.
Your search for Mildura's premier event space is over. Securing your perfect event space is just a click away. Whether you're planning a milestone celebration, corporate gathering, or festive occasion, book the Gateway or Verde Mildura.
For the Gateway Mildura, the home of live sport on the big screen. The G, the place to be. Live SFNL football. River Footy 67. Local footy's home ground.
Welcome back live to Henchwood Oval. USAMO Power has just gone off to the club room for a second. The reserves are finished. You can tell us the reserve score 11-13-79. Irymple 6-8-44 at full time. On what is an absolutely lovely afternoon here at Henchwood Oval in front of what is already a very good crowd. I should be able to catch up with Zoe Andrews at half time and have a talk about the big freeze at the MSP coming up in June. I've dobbed myself in for the one out at Mervyn. I'm looking forward to that with bated breath. So, all for a good cause. I'd rather have 2 buckets of ice cold water tipped over me than have to fight that absolute beast of a disease. So the more money that can be raised and the more awareness that can be done for it, the better off. As I said, we're at the end of the reserves match. Not too far away from the senior team running out in the ground. Pirate Pales and 3 in about 5 seconds time, I reckon. Here's the Belting senior game. As Parry was saying before we went to our ad break, they're a very, very evenly matched 2 senior teams. They're really going to come down to whoever gets on top late in the game because they are that evenly matched. I think we're in for an absolute belting senior game. Having said that, we've said that before and they've come out and spent on one side to fair, but I think this afternoon they are 2 very even senior teams, so I don't think it's going to be one-sided at all as Pirate Power will make his way back into the commentary box. As I said, on an absolutely beautiful afternoon here at Irymple, we'll endeavour to go around the grounds for Play HQ all for Robinvale Ford. It's worth a drive up there. The very new Ford Ranger. We'll try and give you some netball scores as the afternoon goes on for the Lily-Pilly Shed. Pirate Party, everyone who joins us in the commentary box. So we're running out pretty well easy winners in the reserves today. I want to start as a pretty even affair, by the way. But I think they're going to be pretty hard to beat. They're Irymple seconds this year, especially guys like William Garlick running around in there and Nathan Muir and Joshua Ritz, a few.
Nathan Hammonds,
yeah. So they got sort of Zach Carr. He was in the reserve side as well. So
I struggled with that.
He played well today too, Byron.
Yeah, I really struggle with the fact that Zach Carr is in the seconds. That maybe he can't train. We probably should.
That might be a legitimate because he plays that well in reserves. He's pretty much again, but you might be right. He might be able to make Tuesday nights or something.
I just bought a bucket of chips off his dad. I should have asked him. Didn't realise that. Have a look at that. To Tui Feo, she got the helmet on today because of the cut eye.
Yeah, well, you got a head like a bit of concrete, that guy.
Yeah, well, we said last week that it wasn't going to stop him, was it? So
still on there, he said, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he did. He said the head's still on. Yeah, that's what he did say. Yep. So
yeah, Reckless senior team now on Henchwood Oval. Although, as our Irymple team led by skipper Dan Cogwood makes their way out. Probably been a surprise, probably a surprise factor of the season so far with Tigers, Barry.
They got better in the second half last year, so they've gone on a little bit. They're not world beaters by any chance, but by any stretch, sorry. But they play a good, honest game of footy and they run straight at the ball, and they're certainly not the worst. So I reckon these sides are pretty evenly matched, and we should get a good game in pretty good conditions, actually.
Beautiful afternoon, Barrett, in front of a really healthy crowd. A lot better than last time we were that night game.
Oh, that was a shambles day, mate.
Oh, that was it. I'll go out on air. Sitting where we are now, under lights, with people with their car headlights out on it, made it basically impossible to see each other in the crowd.
Well, what about when it rained?
Yeah, you got flooded out.
Flooded, the whole van filled up with water, and we had to shoot through early.
washed off the roof. It was...
I don't know if you can get electrocuted like dead-wise, if like from 12 volts or 24 or whatever we got in here, but I know Louis was worried about it, wasn't he?
He was. The triple battery system and to light the whole van up. They did get very, very, very fast. We couldn't stay on here, so that was... It's wild.
Because get out of here, I can tell you.
Yeah, it was a rotten old night. When we decided to use the van this afternoon, the first thing I said yes, we'll check the forecast. Look, it was going to rain or not. But I think we're just as better off here as anywhere else for it, really. We're right in the action here. What are we, 12 feet from the boundary line?
Well, we're 12 feet from the bloody club room, so you're nearly parked in the Redcliffe's club room. Right. I can hear what the coach is saying.
I've done the directions for it. We might as well be on centre wing, really.
Take your directions from me from now on, because we're too close.
You want to go back a foot?
A foot?
Yeah, we were sitting right on the boundary line. It was pretty, not that too bad.
It's better than the timekeepers. It's too crowded in those timekeepers boxes.
Yeah, and then you get Louis start yelling and everything, all echoes. It gets Dono, he's good things this afternoon. Good afternoon, Louis.
Oh, I'm looking forward to getting the Lewis back, because he's a man of statistics.
Some of them are completely irrelevant, but yeah,
that's all right. He realises, he knows. There's the old digger. G'day, Niff. Welcome to the circus, mate.
Yeah, no, I'll miss him too, Pirate. It'd be good to have him back. So,
well, it makes it easier on all of us. So we've got a full mob next week. I think we've got a boundary rider today. Allegra's coming to do that. Help us out, isn't she?
Yeah, she'll be here by about.
But Zoe's always available to give us a bit of help out from when we need it.
Yeah, Lally Thorburn will be here about quarter time, Pirate. She's on her way from Underwood.
So,
the metropolis.
Might think about having a spell myself.
Well, what have you missed? You've missed one game in nearly 3 seasons, Pirate.
Yeah, well, that would have been a Hannah thing then, yes.
And I've missed 2.
Yeah, you've let me down twice.
I've let you down twice, but I've let you down once.
But we don't buy raffle tickets on Irymple because we
never draw them. What are you doing here? Come on.
You know, the same clock radio is the price in 74.
And that was, believe it or not, we just said that to the Irymple president.
Better be the clock radio from 74 than the meat pack, I suppose, isn't it? The meat pack, what they do is it's fresh, and then all of a sudden they marinate it, and the next week they crumb it. So they get 4 weeks out of a meat pack.
Before we choose who wins the coin.
That's not true, by the way.
No. I haven't talked about meat packs, Byron. It's strange you bring that up. I was listening to a radio segment this morning. Do you know that you don't win a meat pack at any pub in America? And it's now taken off at a New York pub, and they get hundreds and hundreds of extra people there on a Friday night for the meat wrap.
Well, that bloke that just went past us there, Nifty Ned, he won 2 last night and a bout. He's unbelievable on meat. He had to buy a new fridge to put all the meat trays in.
They can be good out, the old meat tray. One at home, 3/4 smashed, and that's all right. I love it at the meat tray. If you don't with that, you're in trouble.
Nifty doesn't have to worry about that anymore, but yeah, he's a gun on the meat trays. Don't worry about that.
We're not too far away from the start. What should be a pretty even senior game of football. I've got this funny feeling it's going to be an absolute ribbon this afternoon.
I've got a funny feeling we missed the coin toss too while we're talking about crap like meat trays.
Yeah, we did miss the coin toss off the Battery World Mildura. Good afternoon to Darren and the team out there on 15th Street, powering your passion. For all your battery needs, call out and see the team.
Well, Irymple must into the left side of screen, because Pezzaniti and Coughlin are in the forward half for Irymple.
Yep, if you're looking at the radio dial.
I don't think you're going to have Coggo and Mitch Christensen on the very last line of defence, so.
Probably not. Pirate game is underway. I reckon, well, basically, he tried to crash it. I should. Now he gets a chance and gets out by hand. That was well done. Anderson with the fly. Back to Eaton again. He started the house on fire by hand back into McCallum. He's got time to get rid of it and didn't. Juro was sitting out. That was Jason. Oh, have you got a name on number 18 for the Tigers?
Yeah, Marcus Hull.
Marcus Hull, that's right in this suit.
So, as true to form, Damo, it's happened so many times. Tyson Old's got the first kick for Redcliffe. It's usually from a spike down from the ruckman where he kicks it down and they get the first goal in 8 seconds. But at this time, he's got a free kick for too high, basically in the centre of the ground.
And them hot boots on again too far. What he does with this.
And no choice really to go long. He plays on a little bit. Oh, that's the worst kick I've ever seen him do, but stands at centre-half forward. It's good at it. It's out the rear now. He pokes it out towards the pocket. A little bit indirected. And go over for a boundary throw-in.
This is amongst it there. Running Tommy Miller. Jack Parker always impresses me for Redcliffe too. Priority, and he knocks up getting the ball. He started in that passage of play then as umpire throws it back in. McClellan that time for the Swallows. Here comes Plum. Great grab from Baz to fair in front of Michael DeMacy. About centre wing parry. What's he going to do with this? Skipper hands it off to Antonio Brizzi. First touch of the day. He's reckon himself a bit of trouble. Gets out of it quite easily. Again, back to the skipper. Puts it on his foot. Goes infield, and I reckon that's Jake Thrum. That's good courage from the coach. You know, not much of him. He's back to that. Really well done from Jake Thrum. Christensen offers him the lead. Hayward's with him. Oh, Christensen could have a free kick there and didn't. Goes for a second effort. Well done. Dribbles him down. Here comes Anderson. Well done for the Swallows. Good kick. Has got Macy Eaton written right on the end. I think for Kadeti.
Good kick from Anderson. He's got Coggo over the top, running forward. Coghlan will... Well, good mark too. Good kick from Pezzanini. Started from a good kick from Bailey Anderson on the wing. So good play from Irymple right in front of us here, and Dan Coghlan's taken him about 15 or 20 metres. We're exactly in line with him here, and he's on a bit more than a 45-degree angle. Not too hard for Coggo though. Wouldn't think there's no wind. So right behind him we are. First shot on goal. G'day Eve, how you going? And he has kicked it. So Dan Coghlan with the number 12, the champ from Irymple gets the first. We've been going for, just wait for the scoreboard to kick over. They've got a little character there of a goal umpire signal. Yes, we know it's a goal.
Kicked on last week too, Pirate.
Irymple have won straight.
It's frozen on it.
Oh, not again.
You put the balls on it.
If it's frozen, I'm off. Damo?
You put the balls on it, sorry.
No.
You don't.
I am not.
One goal straight. Irymple Redcliffe hit the score.
Turn this again.
I hit the stopwatch. Up go the ruckman. Marcus Hull that time takes to the ruck for the Tigers. Gets on the right foot inside 50. That was well done from the Redcliffe Irymple defence. So Reardon over the footy there gets... Well, that could be a free kick. The umpire says no, I'll have it.
All we want to know is the time. That's all. Anyway.
No, the scoreboard's gone. Maybe it's... Oh, here you go.
Back. Right.
We're back. 4 minutes to play the first turn of the XSMGT, right?
So the ball goes back inside to Demarvia Irymple. He plays on by hand straight away to Thrum. Another handball forward. This is good play from Irymple through the gut. Little pokey ball forward. Well find Christensen.
That's good footy, isn't it?
That was good footy through the middle of the ground, yeah. Just nice and calm and lower the eyes. And Christensen, centre-half forward. And he had kicked from only just inside the 50.
Well, thanks to Gaffey for all your temporary fencing needs.
I reckon he was Ripple's best again last week. This kid, he's having a pretty reasonable year.
I reckon he'd be leading the McLeod medal, Pirate.
I see. Hard to stop. The Tigers hard to stop. So Christensen kicks a goal. Nice kick, just as easy as you like, really, in these beautiful conditions. So that's his first. Ripple's second.
He kicked 4 last week, Pirate.
Oh, yeah. He's a good player. He's a good player years ago when he was here, and he's probably better now.
They had him at centre-half back in their last... He started all day, and he missed last year. He went away to another league, and he's come back, and he's just been on fire. I reckon he's 3-1.
Righto, the Tigs need a goal here. They've got to put their best mob in the middle. Vass has gone in. Tyson Old's in there. Don't get much better than this.
Jack Parker, Will Hand, as well. Up goes Marcus Hull and McClellan. Hull that time for the Tigers. Hull down the ball. Didn't have much time with it. It was Macy Eaton wraps him up for the follow.
Good tackle too. Well anticipated by Macy Eaton.
We've been thinking about Tyson Old, no doubt. They go together. McClellan that time cleverly. Nearly to Jason Hero. That's the foul. He's going to get a crack at it. Fends that off pretty well. Back to Parker by hand. Back to Marcus Hull. He's he got rid of it. Well, that's the foul. Sold him into a bit of trouble. The umpire said didn't have long enough to get rid of it, Pirate. Lovely afternoon weather-wise. Marcus Hole and the Clowns umpires pulled a free kick for the Aussies for Irymple Ruckman.
So McClellan's got it. He's almost at half, well, he's between wing and half forward, if you like. Big fella. Now he's got a 50, so this will probably...
Put him in scoring range, Barrow.
About to say that. I'm just watching the... Yeah, that's probably about 50, yeah. So he's inside 50 now, and he can have a...
He's going to kick it from inside. He's found someone, I reckon. No, he's not on.
He went to the pocket right on the other side, hoping for a mark out the back. Comes down to Tezaniti in front. Flying shot on goal on the left. Gets up gingerly after kicking a point.
I don't know. Looks like it might be a bit cramp, if anything. Hopefully that's all it is for the Pez. There's Jimmy Kennedy now with the ball for the Tigers. Green Irymple.
Hope it's not cramped this early in the game.
Yeah, score Redcliffe on the Ag Supply scoreboard. Travel 6.5 minutes, 6 SMGT. As Jimmy Kennedy will bring it back in. You go to the scoreboard side of Henchwood Oval. And what a lovely kick of the footy, really.
Good slip catch there too.
Tigers will play on. They go long down the wing. Big Pat's going to fly it. That's the foul. He's going to Poon's the foul. He's going to run over the back foot. Comes out there by Irymple. Back to Thrum. Here they come again to shot.
Oh, I've got one out here wide. Mensch, is it? No, it's Brady Jackson.
Oh, Donovan Bell's beat him to it, Pirate.
Yeah, he just dropped the mark there, Jackson. Bell got in front of him. Handball out the back goes to
Peter. Oh, luck of fortune. Found Liam McGlashan with that kick.
Pete's got himself Bass's headband on, so this is not making it very easy for us, are they?
Christ, man, he goes long. Oh, stuffed in the line by Jake Crum, I reckon.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
Peter Stefaio's got Bass's yellow headband on and Bass has got a bike helmet on, so what hope have we got?
And they don't look dissimilar either, Pirate.
No, well, your old story, everyone looks the same out there.
Talking of off the ground before. But you can tell that you're related. Manzi now with the footy for Redcliffe, out, right out now. On the Calder Street, Calder Highway side. He hasn't done much of that, but reason has jumped over the boundary line. 2-1-13, Irymple, 1 point for Redcliffe on the extra five scoreboard. Nearly just on 8 minutes gone the first term, thanks to Sunraysia Murray Group training. Redcliffe was a free kick, must have been out in the full, Pirate.
Well, you said it wasn't much of a kick.
Wasn't much of a kick.
No, it's a throw. Oh, no. Sorry, they're all standing around doing that. There's a flying shot on goal from, must have been Reardon, wasn't it? Yep, Reardon was right next to the play, so anyway, it's gone across the face for a point.
That was what it was, more score.
They go to 2 behinds. They trail Irymple, who are 2-1-13, 8, nearly 9 minutes gone in the first.
All things to SMGT, the kickstart your career for any apprenticeship traineeship, 14 season. Swallows will bring the ball back in now. That's a lovely kick of the ball, fellas. By Barney Anderson on his own in front of Donovan Bell. He looks for the big fella, I reckon, and Harry McClellan.
Have to.
Nothing else on off, and that's what he's done. He's gone down the line. Well, Christensen over the top because of the Marcus Days and take it. Out there for Meaton. Coughlin bumps out by Fifth. Now the Tigers are on up. Richard Frizzy. Well, he was probably out of bounds and kick back. And luck and fortune he was. Played well last week, Antonio Frizzy. And Coughlin says, you kidding me? No, it was he was out of bounds when he kicked it down. Right in front of the frothy Drinkers Hill. Pirate, I reckon you'd have to say.
Cheer up there too, don't they?
Yep, a lovely day today. Luck can go at it. That was Marcus Hole that time. Jake Crest couldn't take it to Tigers. Colin Bell over it now as well. That's good vision. He's going to find Manzi right in the middle of Henchwood Oval if he gets a good bounce. And does. Onto his left foot again. Kick it straight back to Toby Scott. He'll put it on his right foot inside the 50 for the Swallows. Who's going to run onto this? That was pretty well done from Antonio Brizzi. Waited for the punch down. Goes back down the line. I reckon it's a free kick or whatever.
Yeah, McClellan's got it for holding the arm. That's too late, Mosey. You've got to give it back. So McClellan started pretty well. He was out to Mensch. Puts a move on, then he kicks it to the pocket, looking for Really took a one-hander. He's kept, no, he just, I thought he kept it in. It's just gone out in the forward pocket for Irymple.
Jai Hayward at the moment having a bit of trouble with his hands full with Mitch Christensen down back, so keep an eye on that match-up, Pirate. Christensen does the ruck work down the forward line. Oh, that's equivalent legs for
Hammond, I think.
Hammond?
Yeah. tackle didn't slip down. It was first time they touched him was around his ankles. So Archer Hammond's going to have a shot on goal, about 35 out, I guess, 45-degree ankles.
Actually standing near him before the game early today, Fire, he's a lot taller than I thought he was, Archer Hammond.
He's a good size.
Either that or I'm shrinking, one of the two, I'm not sure. He's normally a lovely kick of the footy too.
Not that time.
Missed to the far side. That should move him on to 2-2-14. Reckless 2 straight behind. It's on the X-Supply scoreboard. Better service, better advice, better results. Out of 15. Tigers bring it back in. Finds Bo Reardon. That was for Pup. Bo Reardon hasn't got much to go to. He's in the pocket one. Clubber inside Edgewood Oval. Goes long down the line with the real hands. Taking that. A nice grab. One short. All on Tyson Hole. He'll normally do something with it. Not quite that time. Peter Tafeo couldn't take it. He'll crack his way through there, though. There's no doubt about that. I call there. Pirate ball up. So the big fellas will go at it again. Marcus Hole, that time for Reckless thumps it out of there. Josh Fury runs onto it, though. Endo Sir over the ball. Got it to that contest.
He handballed that.
He did. Jimmy Kennedy now gets a free kick. It wasn't a throw at all.
No, the umpire's called incorrect disposal when he handballed it. But anyway, we move on from that. Jack Parker gets the ball for Reckless.
That's there for Liam
McGlashan, who's played a good game last week too, Liam. He's got it on the wing. Don't know where to go, really. No one leading up to him. Still no one leading towards him, so he kicks it as long as he can to the centre-half forward sort of spot. Pete DeFeo went out, didn't get anywhere near it, really. Now there's a scramble on the ground. Centre-half forward for Redcliffe. And the umpires come in to ball it up. So 2-2-14 to 0-2-2. Irymple in front. We've been going for nearly 13 minutes.
That was like Uncle Cooper Jermaine de Reardon. Going up and down the chimney as a pirate.
Good mark down back for Irymple, though.
It's Bailey
Emerson, wasn't it? No? Or...
it was. Yep. Well judged, actually, in the end. They're going to come out defensive side. They'll move it back infield now. Plenty of time to move with. No one on the mark going across the goal.
Plenty of instruction going on too. A lot of pointing and shouting, but not really going anywhere. Whether they kick it long now down looking for Manzi, or the big fella in Hole, is it?
Yep.
He plays on to Parker, who puts a dance move on. 2 or 3 of them actually. Then he gets it out to Bell, who started okay. Fend off. Gets around on the right. Not a great kick though. Pokey little ball to the pocket being marked by Irymple in the form of, I think that was Billy Phelan.
It was, Forrest.
So he kicks it out to Christensen. Now they're out the other side on the wing. That looks like Bailey Anderson again. Streaming down, good kick down. He kicks it out in front of Ryan. Lets it bounce. He's back on it now, Ryan. Left foot has a thing at goals and he missed by a fair way. In fact, he's hit the behind post from out on the full. So Redcliffe's free kick in the back pocket. Not a great kick. It's going to bounce in front of Reardon. Helped out by Jimmy Kennedy, who picked it up. Got a couple inside. That's where he's going to have to go, and he does in the end. Well, he had no one else to kick it to down the line. Now it's back with Reardon in the back pocket.
Back to Turlin again, no. Going across around, Pirate. This is a dangerous kick.
Oh, it was all right.
Manzi's got the footy.
Face out there for Manzi. He goes down the line to Connolly. That was a good kick. Now Redcliffe's away on the wing. Looking for runners. They get it inside the Parker. Grabs it one hand, but he has to stop because he's corralled back to his mate there in, who was that, Connolly. Left footer wasn't a great kick.
Okay.
Jack Parker gets it again. Third time in this play. There's a screamer out the back, is it? McGlashan, perhaps. Not paid.
Oh, that's rotten bad luck to William McGlashan.
Sure. It looked like a mark from here, but it wasn't paid, so ends up with a stoppage.
And the Johnson Raccoon and Wade up too.
Top of Redcliffe's goal square.
That's close to the mark. What are the binoculars on that?
Yeah, look, even my old eyes thought that was a mark though, mate.
Marciano, no, the umpire's blown his whistle.
It's going to be a free kick to Liam McGlashan. This might be payback. Right in front of goal.
Yep, right in front of goal, Pirate. There must be something said or something happened after that contest. got the binoculars on her. Very stiff now. He paid the mark. He's right in the front line of the Glacian. They need this.
Get it from there, surely. Can't miss that. Kicks it straight through into the net. Good idea, those nets. So that's Liam McPherson. He's having a good year. Well, every time we've watched him, Damo, he's played good games.
On for it.
So he's kicked the first for Reckless. So they go on to, I don't know.
Here, 1 goal, 2-8.
2-8. And Irymple at 2-2-14. We've been going for 16 minutes.
On the exercise scoreboard, yep. 16 minutes, thanks SMGT. 6 points the difference. There's a ball just about back to the centre Edgewood Oval now. As Pirates say, all the in the centre, the Tigers.
Free kick.
2 minutes
Doesn't
there.
matter when you got 5 in there.
No. Yeah, it comes from Macy Eaton. That's a lovely kick of footy too. 1-on-1.
Long kick, don't they? But it wasn't really to his mate's advantage, was it? You want him running onto it.
Yeah, not standing there wrestling with a mate.
Anyway, he started well, Macy Eaton.
Christensen and Hayward are going to go at the ruck here at this part. Into the pocket on the Irymple pub side, Edgewood Oval. Lovely throw in too. Hayward and Christensen that side probably. Oh, now with the footy, gets out there by hand. Goes nowhere. Deteriorated over the top of it. Couldn't take it. Inside on with it, Jason. There's no doubt about that. You're going to go for a second. That was Scott. Oh, foot into Macy Eaton.
Kick too.
It was. He started well today, Macy Eaton.
Oh, he's got Connor Mensch out here if he wants him on his own. No.
Oh, yes. Turn away.
Still.
Yeah, he hasn't spotted him. So he's going to go long for it.
I reckon he knew he was there. He just didn't want to do it. Who's out the back here? Thrumming. No, he could put a push on, but Reckless are going to come out from defence streaming now. Connor Munch gets a bit of a go, but he's up against Pete DeFeo. DeFeo too strong. Smashes it out forward. That's good play to Donovan Bell. On to Jonty, who's on the wing. He kicks a long ball. That's not too bad either. Gave a bit of a chance from McGlashan, but
Good punch from Gina Wade.
pretty well done by Wade, yeah, to get it over the line. That'll be a free kick one day, Damo, for a deliberate, the way things are going.
I reckon I seen one page the other night at AFL level, Pirate.
Oh, that's beyond me.
It's an old there with the footy. He had to get rid of that quickly in the end for the Tigers.
Even then, look at the kick. It went 60.
It was directed.
Yeah, it got it somewhere near Jen Connolly. You kicked it. I mean, that's the advantage of having that boot, isn't it?
He did. It was off the side of his boot in a rush, but he knew that he put that in the general direction. Jed Connolly, he does a good on the football, young Jed Connolly. Handy goal for the Tigers.
Oh, that gets them even, mate. So nearly 18 and a half minutes gone, and the scores are even out here at Henchwood Oval on a good day. We said these sides were pretty even, and I think we got, well, that's one thing we got right for the day. There won't be many, but we might have got that right.
Oh, I didn't get the band right. Maybe quarter time we'll move it out on the 50-metre line. What do you reckon? Get right in amongst it.
I'm only having the lens.
Yeah, Tyson hold again. That was well done to Parker. Fury got hold of him for the Tigers. Mensch now with a Irymple. That was well done. He goes by hand and thrum. This guy's clever. Have a look at this for a kick. Finds some Macy on his chest.
Tell you what,
Make him run under that.
well, that's what you do. Kick at the grass. Good. So Parker started well too, isn't he?
Yeah, Tyson old, well done. That wasn't old at all. That was Johnny Marciano. Got the same orange boots on. Here comes Jake Cripps now, and it goes off the side of his boot and lands straight over the tee-off. 2-2 apiece. Edgewood Oval, 19 minutes gone the first term. On a beautiful Sunraysia afternoon. Irymple go backwards. Finds Anderson. They go cross goal. Billy Phelan there with the footy.
Toby Scott's free. Didn't see him. Didn't want him either. So they get it outside. Irymple got players free here. Reckless scrambling to get back. Kick goes into Hammond, who takes a fair mark on the wing. He plays on. Ooh, could have been 50.
Could have been.
Someone, Jimmy Kennedy encroached, but went out the other side. Up by Cooper Jermaine, was it? Well for Reckless.
Is that Dominic threw over the footy?
Yep. Great kick from Jermaine. Cirillo comes in looking for Christian. He's going to fly, but he's behind Bell. Too high, free kick to Bell. He plays on immediately. That's not too bad. He's got one free right down the line. Who's that? Marciano, probably. Takes the mark, plays on. Little pokey ball to
Benny Johnson. Couldn't take it.
No,
Billy Phelan was hot in his hammer, though. Yeah, he should have placed on the mark forward. He'd be kicking himself, Izzy Johnson, on that one. That was a nice little kick from Johnny Marciano in, too.
a bad play for Reckless all up to get it down there, actually.
Christensen thumped that out of there for size. The umpire called out there.
So, Trump, free kick, Trump, back pocket.
Yep.
Usually does something substantial with it. He does.
Started well too, Pirate.
Yeah, he's been going all right. Now the ball goes into Scott, half back. Looks to handball to Scrum, but pulled it back. Then half back to Cirillo.
Dominic.
Back to Scrum. Chipping it around the minute. Possession the ball on Ripple. He's still pretty much back flank. He goes into Scott again. So they've had 5 positions, haven't done a lot. Good vision. Well done. Sunraysia in the middle of right in the middle of the ground. That's a good kick. That's a great kick. Yes. Got it out in front of Jackson, who is able to line up for goal from about 50 and kick the goal. Oh, good play. Yeah.
Play today for Gaffire.
Classy play that.
Yeah. Play today for Gaffire. Well, Irymple, you every fencing, there's just Google Gaffire and they look after you. That was a great bit of football.
Well, the kick that went into the middle was the one, wasn't it? Opened the whole thing up.
Yeah, from Toby Scott, he spotted Macy Eaton there and he just put it onto his chest and the way they went.
Oh, and then the second kick, Eaton's kick out here was just brilliant as well. So well done to Irymple on that occasion. So
3-2-20, Pirate.
Not a bad game.
Good game, they remind
Not real aggressive, is it? But
it's a good skill in showing. They remind me of Collingwood or Irymple where they come out the back line, they bring it back to the corridor. And well done from the Tigers there, but reading now the ball from a handball goes inside the 50 for the...
I think that's a free kick against Pete for push.
Got to be. Yeah. Irymple will clear it out of there by foot. Billy Field and then takes it down. As down the wing, finds Archer Hammond on his chest. He started off with follows through with Tyson Holt on the mark. Hammond got to go to. Going to go short. He can control the ball well, Irymple. There's no doubt about that.
To go back to Hammond, centre half back. Right out this side, they've got a player in Cirillo, but they just can't get it to him. They're too far away. So there's the other Cirillo's got it down the wing. Yep. Kicks the lefty down the line, not his best effort. Keeps his come back the other way, and Jermaine's kicked it straight back to Irymple.
That's where it comes from. If they move it, they're going to go down the line again, Pirate.
Could have been Mensch, a bit far away for me to tell. The ball goes over the back of the pack at half forward. Reckless got out the back, they get it out. Will Hands involved. Parker again, I think, who's having a good game. Tufeo, is it?
Haywood. Yep.
Haywood, sorry, was it?
Yep. Fluid.
Now there's Pete Tufeo. He's got it in the middle of the ground. He went to handball and he poked it over the top of Jonty.
He's going to let
Totally smashed it in front of Johnny. That was a really nice play. But Johnny needs to pick this up. The handball up into the air, puts his mates under pressure. Irymple are going to clear this. Anderson's got it now. Handball back. Going to end up with Nando Cirillo. Gee, that was a big chance gone begging there for the Tigers. Irymple stream out down the wing.
Straight to
just to the save. It's been good the last couple of minutes. They've been shocking.
Yeah, that wasn't a great kick. The skip up right on the top. Big pass in the wing. Goes short. Finds Liam McGlashan with the footy. He goes short again. The umpire said 50.
That's actually penalised him because he kicked it to Kennedy. And look at the space Kennedy had.
30 metres in front of him.
Well, I suppose it could be a shot on goal from McGlashan now. Gee, that's a fair 50. That's about 80.
He'll kick this from there, Pirate. He's going from where? Nearly on the...
He's gone from the wing to inside the 50 by 10 metres.
He's normally a pretty good kick too, Liam McGlashan, so don't discount him from doing this.
He's got one, the boy, the big fella, who's playing pretty good. Ball on route and missed it. So Jimmy Kenny would be thinking, well, why didn't he let me just go with it? I would have kicked the goal.
3-2-20. Rank was 2-3-15 on the extra time score. With nearly 25 minutes gone in the first term, Pirate.
Not too long to go. There hasn't been that many goals, has there? Look, 5.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been very high scoring.
A free, I think it was either the mark or too high. It's a free kick to Irymple in the back pocket anyway. And I reckon it went against Johnny Marciano. Play on, they go down the line. Who's going to fly? Christensen at the back. But gee, that's not a bad mark. Jai Hayward, yeah, he's a nice player, this bloke, isn't he?
He's all day down here, Pirate.
I like him in the ruck. Yep. Anyway, he's on the wing. He pokes it inside 50. McGlashan again. Oh, you've seen the phone. He nearly got it. Donovan Bell's half a chance.
Hello, Dom.
Well done. Pokes it out in front of Jason Hero. Nearly, he won't be unhappy to see the line, though. So you throw in up near the Frothies.
Right in front of him, Pirate. And there's plenty of advice coming out there. Turn that out. Sage advice. Marcus Hull probably got his hand to that for the Tigers. As the siren goes.
Still an inside 50, but the siren went. So, quarter time, 25-38. That quarter went for.
Yep, the score is Barry 3-2-20 on Irymple. Rickles 2-3-50. As Barry said, it's quarter time. 25 and a half in the first term. We'll be back live here at Irymple Oval in just a minute.
This is the Gateway Mildura SFNL 2025 season on River Footy 67. Local footy's home ground.
Go Harvey Norman. Tax time deals on now. Super hot deals on big brand computers. HP, Lenovo, Acer, and Surf. With brand new laptops from just $328 and the latest gaming laptops from just $998. Huge tax time deals on all your essentials, including printers, storage, headphones, and monitors. Upgrade to the latest technology now before June 30, with more hot deals in store and online. Harvey Norman. Best brand, best range, best prices guaranteed. Conditions apply.
Good Deal Tyres. Still Sunraysia's largest independent tyre. And now your very own Hancock dealer. Same great service, same great prices with all the best brands. Hancock, Falcon, Cooper, Mickey Thompson, Pirelli, just to name a few. We stock a large range of tyres and batteries to suit mowers, ATVs and motorbikes, right up to large earth-moving machinery, and offer free in-store battery testing. Good Deal Tyres and Battery Sales. 504 to 510 Benetooke Avenue, Mildura.
Hey, kick off your week at the Gateway. Kids eat free plus Pizza Slab Monday. Bam, an absolute crowd pleaser. Palmer Tuesdays, lock it in. Family Feast Wednesdays, bring the crew. Good food, good vibes, get around it. Book now.
Glory Box Furniture, your only Lazy Boy gallery in Mildura, offering the largest Lazy Boy range of rockers, recliners, sofas, modulars and lift
Drum and golf. We experienced 2 days of thrilling field archery at the 2025 Sunraysia Muster, hitting the White Rose Archery Club May 31 to June 1. The Muster Games celebrate traditional archery, longbows, recurves and Asiatic bows, all vying for top spot. Gold medalists from the 2024 Kazakhstan World Nomad Games, dubbed Nomad Olympics, will be competing using their exciting Ottoman style. So nominate now and take part. Take the White Rose Archery through their...
Go Harvey Norman. 2024 on now. Race in for clearance prices across the entire 24 TV range. Big screens, all screens on sale. LED to 8K, up to 100-inch, and all the big brands. LG, Sony, Hisense, TCL, and more. If it's a 2024 model, it's got to go. Shop in store, shop online, but hurry. Once we sell out, they're gone. Harvey Norman 2024 TV runout. Best brands, best range, best prices guaranteed. Plus.
For the Gateway Mildura, the home of live sport on the big screen. The G, the place to be. Live SFNL football. River Footy 67. Local footy's home ground.
Welcome back to Hinchwood Oval, quarter time. On Ripple 20, Rickles 15 on the exercise scoreboard, 5 points. Pretty entertaining first quarter of football, Parry. Not exactly high scoring, was very evenly matched as we thought.
Yeah, bit of skill involved, bit of pretty open play really at most of the time. Umpires are going all right too, I reckon. The Dan Cochran's got a goal for Irymple with Mitch Christensen and Brody Jackson. That's the three for the other mob. Redcliffe, Jed Connolly kicked a goal, and Liam McGlashan, who started pretty well, he's kicked a goal. We don't have a boundary rider just at this stage.
At the moment, we might have one after half-time if one doesn't turn up.
I'll go in at half-time and have a listen to someone, Damo. We don't want any in the rooms, do we, with the and showing themselves off like that, so I'll do that.
Go around the ground if you want to pioneer forward.
Why not?
Out of Merdeen, I can tell you that Wentworth 3-3-21, Merdeen 2-2-14. Quarter time. We know the score here. And Oyen take an under. 3 goals straight, 18. South Mildura 5-3-33. All thanks to Pioneer Ford. And it does it. James Oval, Robinvale 3-5-23, 2-4-16. Of course, Mildura have the eye.
Mildura really, I haven't spoken to anyone from Mildura. Didn't really need them now, did they? Their list is pretty good and they're getting along all right, so I'll probably preferred to play today, but they're not.
They would want to just keep rolling along, wouldn't they?
I would have thought.
At the moment, they are the team to beat, Pirate. On their day. Multiple goal kickers, they look as fit as a fiddle. Figueroa up forward, Jonathan Lee in the ruck in form, you know, Mitch Robinson, and the rest goes on. Zach McDonald, Brody Jones, just the list goes on. They're all in form at the moment and playing good footy, so, but no, I don't think they want to buy.
Look, they're playing good footy. Is now the time of the year you want to be playing your best footy, though? I don't know. But they're going all right. I still reckon that anyone except for, I don't see Oyen and Merbein win it, and I probably don't see South, but I reckon the top 6, I still reckon she's pretty open. I really do. Wentworth, you just never know. Runners-up last year, weren't they? Mildura going good. Irymple, on their day, they're almost unbeatable. Irymple, a good side. So, yeah, it's a good competition this year.
On their day, Irymple just had unbeatable. Yeah, it is very, very even. You're right, Pirate.
It's a good contest up there today with against Imps. Yeah, so, and of course, South are still, they're getting some good ones back, and they're still chasing a few good ones too. I know they went over Adelaide on the weekend and had a look at a fella from Central District, so they're still chasing. So, yeah, well, with a full contingent of really good players.
Well, just imagine, Pirate, if we stay the same next year and Merbein come good, what sort of competition we'd have. And the Irymple, if we had a strong prize in the league, you wouldn't have a weak link, man.
Changes out there for that to happen, I think.
Oof, recruiting splurge. At the start of second term, 3-2-20, Irymple, Reckless 2-3-15 on the exercise scoreboard. As the Rucks will go at it again. Oh, probably hole that time for a second go for the Tigers. He's going to run on this first. Pretty Macy even threw his way around to Bryce Manzi. The umpire comes in and says, I'll have that as Jay Crum busts loose. Probably the most physical they've been just then. Hole that time over his head. Jake Crum's going to come in there for Irymple, as well smothered by Tyson Old to get his right foot to adjust. And here comes Connor Mensch from Tigers. That's good courage there from Tyson Old. His second touch as many seconds. What's he going to do with this prize? He's going to go long, I reckon.
Oh, no one leading up. So the kick it somewhere near Tafeo Pete, who used his body to get rid of an opponent. That's pretty well done by the Irymple backs there. Comes out to, was that Mensch with a handball to Toby Scott. They've got it set up back. Anderson involved. Scott again, but he's under pressure, so his handball went to Hayward. He feeds it back to Old with a worm-burning looking ball. Oh, drops that full back for Irymple. Now they get a clearance. Left footer goes out the other side, out on the full, so Redcliffe will bring it back in. 23 is not on my list, Damo. That's what you're thinking, isn't it?
It looks like someone, but I don't think it is.
Well, it is someone, yes, you're right. I don't know who it is. Well, I think it's been a jumper change at quarter time, so we'll work it out eventually, I suppose.
Zach Longman's not in the team today. No, it's not.
Well, it looks like Zach Longman from here, but it's not, because he's not in. He wasn't named. Unless it's changed.
It looks exactly like Zach Longman.
Well, it probably is. Well, that's exactly who it is. Why is he wearing 23?
That's spit image. It's Zach Longman, isn't it? Well, there you go. I just thought that as he ran out. I thought, what do you want to say for it? It is him.
I don't know.
Turn away now the footy for Irymple. Yeah, Zoe Andrews just confirmed it is him. Mitch Christensen doing most of the left slip catcher I've seen then. The umpire says, give it here, I'll throw it up right on centre back line, I reckon. For the Irymple Swallows. It's on play HQ, he's 23 Pirate. Out comes that to Tui Feo. He's gone long. Oh, hit the post. Hit the post to the far side. 3-2-20, Irymple 2-6-18. On the extra five scoreboard, Redcliffe, 2.5 minutes gone, thanks to Mildura, thanks to SMGT. As Zach London brings the ball back in. That's not a good kick from the overlay. McGlashan for the Tigers is going to chip in front of Mitch Christensen and take the mark. He's played on straight away, goes across the ground side. Is that Bo Reardon on the end of it?
It looks like it. That's a good kick from McGlashan.
It was.
Well, they're saying it was touched off the boot. Now, if that was touched off the boot,
he kicked that from in front of us.
He's been touched by Brody Ryan, And if it was, then it should have been 50 because Ryan had to encroach on the mark. Because he wasn't on the mark, he ran in from the side.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my view on it. I'm wrong a lot, but...
You're not wrong there, Pirate. That wasn't the door. 2-6-18, they moved to Redcliffe. 3-2-20, Irymple.
On it again. Yep. He didn't know who he was 2 minutes ago. Now he's getting it every second time. Kicks it out to Billy Phelan. Yeah, centre half or half-back flank, Billy. That bloke's on in the middle. Doesn't really want him. Now it's a slow play, so he's got to go down somewhere near his ruckman. He probably should mark this, McClellan. Good punch from Parker. Spoiled. They spin out, ends up with Eaton, who gets thrown to the ground, throws it over the top of the thrum, who gets unceremoniously bowled. Kennedy comes back the other. Not a bad kick. Backwards on the wing. Kennedy goes past, flies, but little ball out to McGlashan. That's all right too. He's marked right in front of us. Good. His last kick was good. This one's pretty good as well. Rectors can't mark it. Over the line in front of Marciano by Billy Phelan for a throw-in.
Is he shaking his head there? I'll throw it back in. Not the best throw-in.
That ruck, I didn't want. Got the ball, yeah.
That was well done.
You're involved now downfield, was it?
Yep.
Against Luke, perhaps.
Yeah, well, so Luke got a couple of free kicks for it, but he's
Bass rolled over by Bass as he kicked it. So
as he kicked, that's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, Christmas has got it. Centre half forward for Irymple. He kicks it long. Spoil from the Reckless defence. Numbers around the ball. This is not bad play. It's like Donovan Bell. He's having a ripper.
Yes.
Well, that's a good too. Well done by Bell.
On his chest. He goes straight away to hole.
Nice. Good play by courageous mark once again. Kicks it. And then another mark missed by Reckless inside. The ball goes out of bounds again by Billy Phelan. So over near the score. 3-2-20 Irymple. Reckless 2-6-18. So they've had a bit of it.
I have.
Well, they kick. Well, they kicked 3 points this quarter.
As comes back in, McClellan and Hayward. McClellan, that's on for Irymple. Hayward's going to bash his way through there because he's still going. Now umpire says, I'll have it back. Very evenly you thought, but the two big men are going to go at it again. Hayward that time probably. He's going to go after his second effort. Pretty scandalous there, pretty million that. Philly Johnson amongst it.
They actually whack the ball out of the pack every now and again just to get it going.
Yep. Straight out there, McClellan. Down to Mitch Christensen, he's been caught.
He did drop it too. Yep, that's the player with the tackle. And he's right on the 50 in front of the scoreboard to take a reasonable kick off. We know he can kick the ball though, don't we? Good afternoon, Mr. Terrell. How are you going? Good, thanks.
Yeah, we know he doesn't mind it after the siren's gone or just before it either. But he's a nice kick of the footy, Pirate, you're right.
Right, this year he's got him out of jail, hasn't he?
Yeah, especially
he plays on his handles it out to the boundary. Jackson smothered it into Vass, who now they didn't do that very well, did they, really?
Johnny
got something new. It didn't work for him. So he was still in play, though. He got it. Yep. Yep, go on, Damo.
That was well done, Jack Parker. In front of Dan Coughlin there. Caught this afternoon, Dan Coughlin.
How about clearing the forehand out a little bit? All in there. There's too many.
Poor Scott gets his fist. Goes nice, far up, over the top. Fury we get the away by hands, and to Dom Cirillo, what the umpire said there, Pirate. He played a free kick to the Swallows. Dominic Cirillo there with the ball. He's going to go. One says well done from two. He's going to go for a second. Has a free kick. Jason Hughes is into his back.
I guess the Reckless has got to clear the forward line now. How are you supposed to kick a goal with 36 players in there? Seriously?
It is crowded.
It's crowded.
Easy Johnson made a move and tried to actually
line up for the last trick.
That's a good kick in there. McGlashan, no. Well, to get it out of there. Here comes Mensch. That's well done. Cleverly. You're right, Horses.
Well advised to give the forwards a bit of a chance.
Too many in there was. Exactly right.
Yeah, Damo.
Here they come.
Going to come back in again.
That's a good grab from Parker.
Get out, you lot.
Across to Jack Parker. I thought that's who he kick it. Yeah, get out, Tyson Owen. He's inside the 55.
Well, a little bit of space. And he'll have a shot, this bloke.
Yeah, distance isn't a problem.
No.
3-2. Reckless 2-6-18. 8 minutes gone, thanks to SMGT. As Tyson Owen will take a shot.
Gets onto it. It could hit the roof of the Merbeam South store.
Could too. Caradoc MGM. Yeah, thumping kick of the footy, this guy.
I hope he does it justice.
Well, distance is not a problem from there. Geez, he's got the run-up happening. Laurie, he's gone back to nearly... He's inside. There he comes. Distance will not be a problem.
Accuracy is right.
This certainly is. No, now they come for the side. That was well read. Off the hands of the pack.
They're in stride. Marciano got the ball. Tafayo's going to hook it out.
Jed Connolly.
2.
Olsen.
And they were in trouble when that ball come back inside, weren't they? Now, that Jed Connolly, was it, Damo? He's got 2.
2, yep.
Well done by Tufeo and Marciano, all involved there to keep the ball alive.
Kicked one last week as well. Yeah, 3-2-20 Irymple. 24 on the exercise scoreboard. The Tigers by 4 points here on a lovely afternoon. What's a very even game of football, as we thought it would be. Most times that can make a liar so far. Conklin's now gone into the centre. It's been pretty quiet. Champion, as I just said, he's going to run onto it. Reads it better than everybody.
Only was in there too, so they were probably going to win that. He kicks it out to Nando Cirillo, in front of him. Gets round on the left, almost on the wing. That's a ball to Damazi. Better than a good-looking ball. It was a ripper. Ends up now with Fury.
He looks like Rice Manzi, doesn't he?
It's the jumper that's true. He's in the wrong colour.
Exactly. He's got Manzi.
Reckon it, anyway.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's not a good kick. It was by Reardon.
It was a Nulty, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was William Noldy.
Was it? No, it was a great kick anyway, so...
Yeah, Noldy won't be... They're going to give Macy Eaton rule. Half a chance to goal, he's Macy Eaton Pirate. He's looked first bounce this afternoon. He's gone off onto the tennis. Kick it. He's going to put this right very the way, I'd say. He's a class act. That's going to be a close to a goal. Near side. Minus score.
Can't believe the bloke is having a crack.
3-3-21 Irymple. 3-6-24. Reckless and extra scoreboard. 10 minutes gone. All thanks to SMGT in the second term. You can't die wondering, Pirate. As the Tigers bring it back out to Parker. Clubber inside Entry up. They go and look for Liam McGlashan and find him. That was a good lead. This is where they start to play. Pirates.
Front. It's not going that bad.
Not that bad, but yeah, it's starting to break down here though. He's going to go. Look at Peter to his fire. He's going to go up, man. Oh, good grab from Peter. One. The inboard. He's going to find Bo Reardon.
Well, now there's the 64 of them plugging into the forward arm.
Crest now goes for a look. He's found Donovan Bell. He's been a good flyer for Reckless team. Then goes and finds short and Tyson Old in the lead.
That was good play, Reckless. Well done.
Yeah, that was a lovely teamwork, wasn't it?
Just need a bit of space to run into, don't you?
Yeah, when you said it before, it looked like it was just everyone was down there. So Tyson Old, basically in front of the old scoreboard, side of Henshwood Oval. He's going to come in and take a shot from about 40 metres. Pirate. Nice kick of the footy.
That's his best kick for the day.
That's the hottest kick of the footy. Good kick of the footy.
Well, his kicking speed, it's usually magnificent. Just fractionally off today, but that'll get him back on track. That was a great kick. Straight through from a long way out on an acute. So well done, Reckless there. Really nice passage of play, actually. All the way through.
Sorry, 3-3-21. Reckless 4-6-30. 9 points in front. Reckless 12 minutes gone. Thanks, Desi. Kickstart your career with those guys down in the crescent. The ball's just about back to Henshwood Oval is now. These big at it again. McClellan, that's on a good tap out for Irymple.
What? You want a good tap?
Well done. Haven't ran onto it. Pirate said right. He's that in the space. Thrum somewhere around it. Macy Eaton now with the ball.
Look what's going to happen. Oh no, just well done by the Reckless defence. So that's a good clearance from Irymple. A bit more of that, it wouldn't go astray.
Good kick. Sam McGlashan.
By Jared this time.
He's been good this afternoon. Haywood. He's starting to get a bit of the footy as well for Tigers. Jonathan Bell now got a competition on his hands.
Well done by Anderson. Yep, really well done by Anderson. Freed up Coggo, who got at the front at half forward. He's got a lead on in the pocket. And as usual.
Pick up who that is prior to binoculars.
Challenge from Irymple.
Yeah, exactly right.
I can't see that far, Davo, so leave it up to you. Anyway, he's passed it.
Yeah.
Pocket.
And found another than Toby Scott. So Toby Scott's going to take a shot at goal.
13 and a half minutes gone. Irymple 3-3-21. Reckless 4-6-30. Good quarter. Reckless so far.
But Toby's going to come in from about 35 metres out. Really acute angle, I would have to suggest. They've got a big fella on the mark too. It's a good idea. Comes every shot at goal.
But I think...
You're dead right, Barry. He's ticked it.
Two good kicks. The last two kicks for goal have been excellent.
I'll be kicking the footy from over there. He's
Old and Toby Scott. They're well done.
just in the binoculars. He really tight angle then, Toby. 4-3-27 brings back with 3 points of difference. Reckless force on the extra point scoreboard, as Pirate said. We've now travelled nearly 14 and a half minutes next test. After a lovely kick of goal from Toby Scott. And like Brian said, Tyson Old, the one before. Now Rucks will go out again. Christensen now in the ruck for the Swallows with an easy tap out. He's probably going to go on it again after having a tap from Christensen. Goes long in 50. One-on-one battle between Macy Eaton and Jimmy Kennedy. And over the boundary line.
So two good clearances.
Two good. That was a good tap. And yeah, Archer Hammond ran onto that Pirate.
Different type of ruckman, Christensen. He doesn't mind tapping it and running onto himself.
Yeah, he's athletic type, isn't he?
So we get a throw in. Little boundary umpire comes in. That's good thinking as well.
Oh, well done to Macy Eaton. Yeah, probably one lap too many in a circle there, Pirate. He's been swung around twice and they've got him the second time round. So good tackle from Jimmy Kennedy.
He's a good tackler, Jimmy. He's not him, but he lays a good tackle. So he's got it in the back pocket. He's going to go across, is he? Yep. Not that dangerous when you can kick it pretty well. Reckless market in the back pocket. Go out wide. Who have they found on this occasion? Turlin, is it?
Yep.
Back pocket.
So it is.
Going to try and get it back here. They're going to try Jimmy here on the other side. They've cleared.
Oh, yeah.
Well done by Hura to knock Kennedy over. Then Kennedy got one high. So, but Hura, he cut that off. He's done well. So now they can all get back in position. So, he's got Parker wide. Parker's playing a good game. He marks it on the wing, plays on. Looking inside. Who's he got inside?
Oh, that's the helmet off, isn't it?
I don't know. It'll be Pete. Pete with the headband off. There's Pete. So Vass has got rid of all the gear on his head.
Well, Izzy Johnson's kept that ball in nicely. They're going to have to fire for now because Pete Defoe's just come in and put him in a great tackle. That's hard stuff. And Connor Mensch would have felt every second of that one. Umpire says, I'll throw that up.
Up all right, though, Mensch, but that was a very hard tackle from Tafeo.
It's just been well done. Tyson off there with a blind turn. The skipper Tafeo, he goes inboard to Hayward. He's frozen on the right foot. Then him up at the end.
Oh, it's a push.
Sure. Long. Brindy gets two to beat and Hammond comes there.
What's Brindy up there?
No, Reckless are going to probably trap up pretty quick. Gee, that's the half, isn't it?
Tyson Giles with the ball in front of the scoreboard, plays on. Got someone in the middle. He's probably going to go over the top to Eaton. Yep.
Good trap.
Mark, the centre again, plays on straight away. This is pretty good. Bailey Anderson's got a little space. Good pick pointer. Not a shot on goal. He reckon he's going to have one. Just hesitated a bit. No, Jonathan Bell smothered it. Was it Jonathan Bell? I think so.
That was Donovan. He's played a good game this afternoon.
Either hit or McGlashan, one of the two. I think he thinks it was McGlashan, to be honest, but
Jared McGlashan for it.
Yeah, just a hesitation from Anderson then. Like I said, he doesn't have many shots on goals, but
sort of froze a bit.
A little bit. Well, he's trying to give it off, that's what. Marzi, a bit of a chance here for Irymple.
Now that's
Reckless with numbers.
Hayward. hope.
It's far away from me to see this.
Irymple have got the footy at the moment. It could be a free kick against Phil Hand. The umpire says no, I'll have it. Unlucky not to give, very unlucky not to give away a free kick there, Will, here from the back. And basically, throw him into the ground there, Pirates. The ruckman's going to go at it again. It's chasing here that time again. William McGlashan.
Bit of a stalemate at the moment.
Bit of a stalemate,
Not much happening at all, really.
These teams are a bit different, haven't they? They come. Who you got for Redcliffe?
That's Jared McGlashan.
Jared McGlashan.
Yeah. 15. So we've got another ball up, back flank, with 100 blokes around it. So we might get a free kick here from the umpires, what they usually like to do to clean it up a little bit, free it up. What are we doing? What is going on? I can't even see the ball. Someone's going to have a shot on.
I reckon Jai Haywood's sitting on the mark, yeah. Irymple with the ball.
He's got it. So I didn't see what that was for, but he's having a shot anyway. So we watch his reaction straight through the middle. From something that I didn't see for sure.
No, the binoculars on. I don't even know I didn't even hear the whistle go. So that was straight through the middle from the Pez.
Well, I did say that the umpires would give a free kick. I just don't know what it was for.
5-3-33. Now take the lead by 3 points. Redcliffe's 4-6-30 on the extra plus scoreboard. We'll track 20 minutes in the second term. Thanks to SMG.
Both sides have kicked two goals.
Yeah, 2 goals this quarter.
Irymple have got, what's that, 2-1 and Redcliffe's 2-3.
Yeah, Dan Conklin, White, Pete to fire. That time goes back to Vass. He hands off to... That's good footy for the Tigers. Flashing under it. Well done from London. Dan goes through. They couldn't take the with him. McGlashan hit his left foot to it.
Kick, actually, on the left. Marciano couldn't do much with it, but that was well done. It was a good kick back inside. Yeah. We want a little bit of space around the ball here. Someone to run through. Marciano, top speed.
Yep, hit it off the pack.
Reading the chance, too.
Yeah, Jed Conley's a chance in there as well, all right. If it spills out of the back.
Here we go. Finally gets thrown in. Christensen picks it up. Oh, half a handball out. Too high. Yep.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Going to be a free kick to...
Probably Mitch Scott.
Yep. He comes out to Mensch. Mensch got flattened a minute ago, but he's up in a bit pretty good. Back goes right across the ground. Yep, they're Keenan Wade. Still in the back pocket with Wandon. Down the line goes Wandon. Inside ball from Irymple to centre half back. Harrison Hira gets around Reardon on the mark, kicks it long to a one-on-one, but that's a good one-on-one. The ball's been marked down there by Ryan. Left foot to the pocket. He's hoping Macy kept it in, tapped it in front of himself, gets tackled without the ball, says the umpire, I think.
Yeah, I reckon Grizzly's grabbed him without it, Fire.
Yeah, so Macy Eaton, forward pocket-ish.
He has grabbed him without it, yep.
Left foot. What's he going to do here?
He's probably going to have a shot from goal from there.
Put it 30 metres out.
He's going to
kick it to Christensen.
He's going to kick it just the 50-metre mark, right? On a pretty tight angle, too, I'm aware.
I don't really want to see him have a shot here, although they do have a shot. We get that, but
he's just outside.
Right footer goes across the goal. And that's what happens. He gets forward. When you lob it on the goal line, it's pretty easy for the defence to just whack it through, isn't it?
Yeah.
No. You want it. Metres out. 30 metres.
No, it's out the floor. Let's bring it back in. 4 points. Irymple lead by 34 inches, 4-6-30. As Mick DeMosi short passes back in. I think Jake Frum could take that. That's Jimmy Kennedy now the ball's the Tigers. Not the best kicks for Jimmy Kennedy.
Well, there's no one pushed. No one at all.
No one. Feeling the player goes across the green in the middle of Century Oval. Well done from Brody Jones. Jackson. Brody Jones.
I'm sure they'd like Brody Jones.
Yeah, I'm sure they would too. Pete Tafay over there with the ball. That's good stuff. Old now. We're going to go back into Pete Tafay. Couldn't quite take it. Zach Warren was a good sport. The back then. Umpires call play on. Ball spill. pretty well done from. Yep, they're going at left foot inside 50. Oh, John Hayward.
Tony Scott should have...
Yeah,
give us yours, Will.
So Jack Parker.
Just say what I think you should.
Yeah. We won't be on next week. Well done. Don't hit it across there.
Word to that, boy.
Yeah. Jai Hayward now at the footy. Gets out there just. Parker. He's been good today for the Tigers.
This is a long quarter.
It's a long quarter. 23 on one flap. Yeah.
Tackled by Old on Archer Hammond, of course. It's on the wing in front of the hill. It's not a bad game of footy. It's pretty close as they track it out to the boundary line. Tyson Old involved again.
Yeah, Mitch
could get a win. Pretty close to half time. It's, 4 points. 24 minutes gone. First quarter went for 25 and a half, so it'll so go.
Bell on that time took it. Got it out of there. Parker suddenly wrapped up. And it's half-time siren. And what has been an entertaining half of footy. Irymple 4:34. Breakfast 4:6:30 at half-time here at Edgewood Oval. But great, I reckon Forrest's probably going to wander up there and check some stuff.
High or something, I think.
Take a break, we back here. Back here surely live at Edgewood Oval half.
This is the Gateway Mildura SFNL 2025 season on River 360. Local footy's home ground.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance. Up to 20 of clearance most. And up to 30% off Windows 11 computers. All the big brands on sale. Save $400 on Samsung 75-inch QLED TV. Under $2,000. G8 kilo front load washer down to just $5.90. Shop hot deals on discounted lounges, dining, outdoor furniture and barbecues. Plus, big brand mattresses, bedroom furniture, kids furniture, storage pieces and more. Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance. Best brands, best prices guaranteed. Conditions apply.
Good Deal Tyres and Battery has every tyre for every wheel. Cars, trucks, tractors, even wheelbarrows and golf carts. For tyres and batteries, talk to the family-run team with over 35 years in business. The Good Deal team has an history of looking out for locals and taking care of them across Mildura, and they'll even handle your battery testing in store. Get into Good Deal Tyres and Batteries, Benatuka, or roll on over to gooddealtyres.com.au.
Space is over. Securing your perfect event space is just away. Whether you're planning a milestone celebration, corporate gathering, occasion, book the Gateway or Verde Mildura.
Glory Box Furniture, your only Lazy Boy gallery in Mildura. Largest Lazy Boy range of rockers, recliners, sofas, modulars and lift chairs for the Lazy Boy. Back up, sir. Free delivery. Glory Box Furniture, your Lazy Boy specialist. Long live the lazy.
At Drummond Golf, we understand your passion.
Nice roll.
And that's because every Drummond Golf store owned and run by a local who as much as you do.
Yes.
Someone who knows where you play and what you need.
Oh yeah, looking good.
Australia's biggest range and expert knowledge.
Great. Now let's try that putter with this grip.
So if you want to improve your game, local expert at Drummond.
If you've done a few miles on the road, you know it's not just the rig that needs a tune-up. I'm Shane Jacobson. In How You're Travelling, a podcast from the I'm having honest chats with truckies about mental health, long hauls, and life not just on the road, but off the road as well. On shift or off-duty, trust me, this one is the... Catch the full episodes of How You're Travelling wherever you get your podcasts or the Healthy Heads.
At Harvey Norman, now with no deposit, 3 months interest-free on a participating Latitude credit card and get a bonus gift card up to $1,000. Bonus TVs, fridges, computers and more. With no deposit, 16 months interest-free from Latitude Financial Services and get a bonus gift card for every $1,000 you spend. Monthly credit card fee currently $10.95 applies. New customers must. Minimum finance. Equal monthly payment plan, T's and C's, charges, and... Don't miss no deposit, 16 months interest-free from Latitude at half.
For the Gateway Mildura, the home of sport on the big screen. Gee, the place to be. SFNL football. River Footy 67. Local footy's home ground.
Well, here's Edgewood Oval. I can tell you that Irymple lead by 4 points at half time, 34 to match today here, round 8 in the Sunraysia Football Netball League. And joining me at half time, all thanks to Lily Delicious. Auburn.
Welcome, Dave. Well, welcome to myself, I guess.
Trip down from Underball?
Oh, it was a fun. Silly me drove to Orion and worked out when no one was there that it was in Underball today. So lucky I got there a little bit earlier to Orion, so I could drive out to Underball. It was a fantastic game. It was the battle for the bottom of the ladder today between Orion and South, so 8th and 9th. And Orion actually came away with a win, so they've got their second win on the board. They won by about points out there. It was an absolutely ripper of a game. The margin didn't go anywhere higher than 10, so close old game.
It's strange, Orion United, running premiers.
I know that. Well, the problem is they haven't full team, which this week they did. This week it looked like the premiership team that we know from last year. So it's looking promising now. There was an injury, so Paulie Munro, who's been coming up and playing for them, done something not so great with her knee. The ambulance passed each other. Hopefully to her and the injury isn't too Netball scores from here. It was a demo. Draw. I couldn't believe it. I just had a chat to Sam Garraway, who plays for Irymple. I was at the canteen getting a feed before coming over here. And yeah, they Cliff and Paul managed to draw. She was a bit surprised by that, as I think we all are. Redcliffe obviously did well to put up a fight against people who are very, very good this year. Sam Garraway has come from defence over to shooter. And she's just absolutely fantastic, so I'll be catching up with her next week for a bit of an interview because, yeah, it was a good game, good competition. And the only other score that we've got, so I don't know what the score in Rumbale and Imperials are, they haven't updated, but I confirmed that obviously Wentworth defeated Merbeek 6-35.
Yeah, obviously a big win of the Wentworth. They're in juggernaut, aren't they?
They are just incredible. Honestly, when you talk about netball, when you talk the whole season, you leave Wentworth out. Above and beyond, their benchmark is just incredible, and really it is the fight between who's going to play Wentworth in the grand final, not who's going to be in the grand final.
Except for last year, Ellie, they went off the board at the end of the year and lost, well, actually, it was a match. They lost grand final day.
Yeah, that's it. So what Amanda Edwards is doing out there at the moment is they're treating every game like it's a grand final. They're doing so that they would do if they were preparing for a grand final in training and on game day, because they want to make the same mistake that they did again on grand final day. At the end of the day, you can win all year, but it's the only one at the end of really meant to really count.
Before we go to our second, we'll put you on a limb. Grand final day.
With Irymple, I said this before. We're about midway through the season now. I'm still going to say Irymple, but ask me week by week because it could change.
A bit like the senior footy. We will take a second break. We're back here live at Edgewood Oval in just a moment.
This is the Gateway SFNL 2025 season on River Footy 67. Local footy ground. Glory Box, your own boy gallery in Mildura, offering the largest lazy boy rockers, recliners, modulars and lift chairs. For lazy boy sales, back up the delivery. Think Glory Box Furniture, your lazy boy specialist. Long live the lazy. Good Deal Tyres, still Asia's largest independent tyre store, and now your very own hand dealer. Same great prices with all the best brands. Hankook, Falcon, Mickey Top, Pirelli, name a few. We stock a large range of tyres and batteries to suit mowers, ATVs and motorbikes, right up to large earth-moving machinery, and offer free battery. Good Deal Tyres, 410 Benetook Avenue, Mildura.
Hey, kick off your week at the Gateway. Kids Eat Free plus Pizza Slab Mondays, Bam, and Crowd Pleaser. Palmer Tuesdays, lock it in. Family Feast Wednesdays, bring the crew. Good vibe, get around it. Book now.
Stella Curtains and Blinds, trusted for more than 50 years for its made quality. We can enhance your indoor-outdoor lifestyle. Discover Australia's largest range of outdoor blinds and awnings and keep your home insulated from the elements with eco-friendly fabrics and easy-to-use automation. Experience a whole new level of service and book your free design measure and quote today. The easiest way to upgrade your home. Stella Curtains and Blinds. Value in Stella.
Adventure lovers, get ready. Four-wheel drive Supercenter is giving you unbeatable on Adventure King's camping and outdoor gear, and it's all happening right now. Get items like lithium batteries and fridges are back in stock, coming off the shelves. Plus, score a bargain with daily deals on your outdoor favourites. Vivos, batteries, fridges, outdoor cooking gear, and heaps more. Rush into your local four-wheel Supercenter now for the bargain in town. Don't miss shop in store or online at supercenter.com.au. The Discount King get you out there for less.
The region's most trusted name in CME Real Estate is celebrating 100 years and marks the occasion by giving back up to $100,000 to the community. First 100 homes listed with CME, they'll donate $1,000 to your chosen community group, charity, or local sporting club upon, and you'll receive a 50% discount on the advertising. T's and C's apply. So with CME in 2025, make the community stronger than ever. Real Estate, 100 years strong. Now at home. 10% off select appliances, plus 5-year warranty. That's right, up to premium Miele appliance. Same. 10% off selected Miele washing machines and dryers. 5 warranty. 10% off selected Miele dishwashers and cooking appliances, and 5-year warranty. Now's the time to buy. Experience the premium Miele range with this amazing offer. 10% off selected Miele appliance. Warranty. Now at Harvey Norman. Best range, best prices, guaranteed. Conditions and exclusions apply.
But Wayne Mildura, the home of live sport on the screen. The G, place to be. Live SFNL football. River, 67. Local footy, ground. Mildura SFNL 2025 on 4060 local footy's home ground.
Go Harvey Norman. Tax time deals on super hot deals on big brand computers. Lenovo, Acer, Asus and Surface with brand tops from just $328 and the latest gaming laptops from just $98. Huge tax time deals on all your essentials including printers, headphones and monitors. Upgrade to the latest technology now before June 30 with more hot deals and online. Harvey Norman. Best brands, best prices guaranteed. Conditions apply.
Your search for Mildura's Premier event space is over. Securing a perfect event space is just a click away. Whether you're planning a milestone celebration, corporate gathering, festive occasion, book the Gateway or Verde Mildura.
Solar curtains and blinds. Discover quality and value in Australia's largest range of plantation shutters, tailor-made to your home. Perfect for every window. Our water and moisture-resistant shutters create a more energy-efficient and eco-friendly home. There's never been a better to refresh your home inside out. Magazine inspire you and book your design, measure and quote today. The easiest way. Solar curtains and blinds. Value in every dollar.
At Drummond Golf, we understand your passion. And that's because every Drummond Golf store is owned and run by a local who loves it as you do.
The place really well.
Someone who knows where you play.
Oh yeah, looking good.
With Australia's biggest range and
Great. Now, try that putter with this.
So if you want to improve your game, see your local expert, Drummond Golf.
Glory Box Furniture, your only Lazy Boy gallery in Mildura, offering the largest Lazy Boy range of rockers, recliners, sofas, lift chairs. For Lazy Boy sales, backup service and free delivery, see Glory Box Furniture, your Lazy Boy. Long live Lazy.
So you don't like music? Wanna bet? Yes, you love country music. Country Australia. Home for new country. The biggest hits. The biggest country artists. 24/7.
Morgan Wallen.
This is Lainey Wilson. It's the country. iHeart Country Australia is your home for new country. Listen now on DAB and the free iHeart app.
Go Harvey. 2024 TV run. Now, race in for clearance prices across the entire 2024 TV range. Big screens, king screens, all screens on sale. From OLED to 8K, up to 100-inch, and all the big LG, Samsung, Sony, Hisense, TCL, and more. For model, it's got to go. Shop in store, shop online, but hurry. Sell out, there go. Harvey Norman 2024 TV run out. Best brands, best prices guaranteed. Conditions apply.
For the Gateway Mildura, the home of sport on the big screen. The G, the place to be. Live SFNL football. River 67. Local footy's home ground.
Welcome back live to Hitchwood Oval. Sorry, technical difficulty. We're off air for a couple of minutes. Third term by about 25 seconds. If you just tuned in, Irymple 5.434, Redcliffe 4.630, and we've travelled 31 seconds into the third term. Well, it's a lovely afternoon here at Edgewood Oval. What's been a great half pirate. As 15th Street side now,
Even first half. I'm not sure the footy's that great. It's not very physical, but
Christensen,
yep, might get better from here. Let's hope. The boys on the hill reckon it's not that flash.
No, it hasn't reached any great heights. It's been evenly contested. So that log with Christensen out of there. Bastafaro now pumped them inside 50 to Tigers. Peter couldn't take the back.
Now we've got Vash in the yellow head there and Peter without one.
You're
going to be joking.
Finds Mitch Christensen.
Oh, mate. Them fellas.
He goes in.
No wonder they're confused.
I'm confused as well.
Is that Ellie Thorburn?
Yes, I'm out here. I am at the...
All thanks to Kenneth Warehouse, that's Ellie. She had the boundary line the second half. Hammond, he couldn't do... No.
I've got an apology to make too, David. I didn't get the rooms. I went up to the hill and got caught. By the time I got back, and so I don't know what shit it. The usual stuff, though.
Yeah, it would be normal. Yeah.
So
The umpire's giving away a free kick against
too high to throw.
Yeah.
Is it throw?
That was good away.
That's the most unique. He'll have a ping. He's had a couple of pings from a long way out on angle, so he'll be happy to 40 metres out front. Not quite the start Rick after. I would have thought that, or 5-4, they're up by 4. So yes, she's pretty even game, but that was a free kick to Macy because he went in harder and lower than everyone else. You got a free. G'day, mate. How you going? So he's on the and the little bit.
Oh, hit the post, right? Hit the woodwork. 5-5-35. Irymple Rick was 4 points of difference on the extra point scoreboard. Travel 2.5 minutes and a thanks SMG. Johnny Marciano on the lead, ignored. Tyson Old second attempt. Marciano will take the crumbs, get out there nicely in the end. Clubber inside Edgewood Oval. It was a poking short little kick. McGlashan come out there, Liam, back to Marciano. He's wrapped up from Barley Anderson and Dom Cirillo. And it goes nowhere. The umpire comes in and says, I'll have it. And balled up right in front of the Irymple bench. Marcus Hull goes out. Christensen's going to run out there with the Fuji's club. Runs out easy, then the Irymple ruckman goes inside their 50.
Yeah, not a great kick to advantage though.
No,
and it's going to be a free kick to Reckless. You've got to kick it out in front. Let them run onto him. Kick the grass. It's a great. We go straight.
Bill Hand short to Tyson Old.
They do that. They wax it pretty well.
Cooper Germain, right to centre wing, highway side. That's a good kick in the vest of Peter Tafeo.
One of them.
Put back on goals. Back to Cooper Germain.
Depends who's wearing the head.
Parker, yes. Jack Parker's got around 2 there very easily. It goes back infield to Pete Tafeo. Back to Will Hand. And that's on the back kick in one way. Probably fortune, Pop. Knowles, they got the ball.
I don't know. It was a good mark. He's if he kicks through the form, he's within distance. We know that. And
truly.
Well, not a breath of wind either, Damo. It's still great conditions. Tyson Old, he's already got one nice goal. He's going to kick from inside the 50. So, like I said, all things being equal, the net at the back. It goes, gee, that's low. That's pretty easy for he's on now. He's off a little. Geez. Yeah, that was pretty. That was easy. He sort of lopes in and yeah.
35. Irymple was 5-6, 36.
Like Jeff Thompson when he used to bowl. Just to wander in and go whang.
Yeah.
And then go whang.
The only thing is he didn't know whether they're going to lose the batsman for it. They're whanging it. He loved footy. I think he's a free top. I think that's what Keilor didn't want to
go.
They're
1 point up there.
Yep.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, he's a good player. Old. Anyway, it's still in dispute in the middle. Hammond gets it out. He's got a lead from Hura. Bounces in front of him, half volley. Couldn't pick it up. Haywood, pretty hard one to pick up, actually. Breakfast come back the other way to the wing. Tafeo was going to run through, but he would have killed. Haywood gets one in the back. Yep. That was beaten straight into his back. Holds on probably 2. Kicks it long. Oh, Stafford.
Oh, crap.
Who was that? I don't know who that was, but nice. Well trapped. Gets it out now. Mensch has got a bit of a chance. He handballs it out. Willow on the next. He caught the footy by it. So that's good tackle. Who is that? Marciano.
Johnny's caught.
Speed. Good speed. So he'll have a shot from there. And once you've got sort of goal for goal sort of stuff going on. 6 minutes into the third quarter. Marciano's got it in the pocket to have a shot. Tackle for it. So he runs in there. Well, there's a goal with a tackle like that. Has a ping. I think he likes it. Boy. Yes, he does like it.
He kicked the sausage roll.
First goal to Marciano. First one of the afternoon. After a ripper tackle in the pocket.
Don't normally see Nando Cirillo tied up like that, do you?
Particularly Nando. Nando, him and Anderson are the coolest customers you'll ever meet in the back after Irymple, but
5-5-2.
Well done. The credit where it's due. Big by Marciano.
5-35. Irymple Redcliffe 6-6, 42 on Hagsford. We'll travel just on 7 minutes to the third term, thanks to SMGT. The Tigers size through Coghlan, Fury now to the side. Oh, can't get out there. Coghlan's on his hands and knees. So there's nothing for the Tigers. Well for the Swallows. The umpire comes in and does it. I wonder if they go to sleep at night, these umpires, throwing it up. Well, they do after it. He does that well. Gets out by hand. Far enough, though. Liam Nolte wrapped up.
So we'll go through it again?
Yep.
Yeah, they do. They do with a lot, get the ball it up a lot, don't they? There's a lot of stoppage. Keep a track on them one day. I would, but I keep forgetting.
Yeah, so do I, for it.
We can't even get the bloody coin toss, don't they? How are we going to do that?
One of the best players. Holmes Christensen that time, down to Johnny Marciano, they just threw it out. But now the ball, after Hammond comes in pretty hard, he could have been a problem.
There would have been a free kick last night in the big league for holding the ball. We tried.
Yep. Didn't hold that time, Marcus. All over the top, but Christensen.
And here we go. Time for a free game out.
Could have all one in against Johnny Marciano.
6 stoppages in a row, so look for one here. They like to do this. Goes down to Feo, who runs into Marciano, but he just rips it out of those hands. Gets it. He taps it in front of himself. Well done. Good speed. That's a pace. Handball wasn't the best, though, but he's run onto it again. Taps it in front of himself. He's gained about 40 metres.
Well done for Eddie Johnson.
Didn't go much far. Went to Bell. He dropped it. And guess what we'll have now? Another stoppage.
Another pull up.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, just as something completely different. In come the big fellas are going it again. They must get... And they well on Mitch Christensen. Comes out there through Macy Eaton. He's a class act. Swings on his left foot. Infield a little bit. Parker couldn't do anything with it. Josh Shearer, Jason Shearer there as well. Liam Nolte tried to pick it up the Tigers and couldn't. Macy now pulled up by Cooper Jermaine. It comes out finally. Tumbled out there by Jai Hayward. Nice by hand down to Parker. He goes by hand to Jimmy. They're away.
Did all right too. He tapped it down nicely. So the ball's at forward. See?
Keep the zone loose.
Yeah, no. It's a free kick too. Right, for something that I didn't see. Anyway, plays on, goes across the ground. Looks bench. To the wing.
Oh, that's a good grab from Brody Jones too.
Might be Brody Jackson either.
No, Brody Jackson. Sorry, gee, Pirate. That was me. Pass.
Drop it in on it.
That's what I got. Drop the centre. Rash and Liam. Goes short and finds Bryce Manzi at the centre wing. Hot Edgewood Oval. 5-5. Irymple records 5-6-42 and occupies. Manzi brings it back infield. Tries to find Bo Reed and in front of Christensen. Bo Reed under a bit of pressure there. Although he's gone down the line.
He went to the only bloke leading for him, Tyson Old. Big long kick, Old couldn't get it. Now it's for a throw in out the other side though.
About 6 and it could have let.
Boys are starting to get tired, I think. They're just standing with their hands in the air.
Umpire's about to throw it back in. Christensen that time. Hayward's in there for the Tigers. No one can grab hold of this at the moment. Now they can. I reckon that's right. From Johnny Marciano. Gets it off to Manzi. Eddie Johnson's under this. You've got a barrel. Back around mentioned does by foot. Back towards the centre. Yeah. And there somewhere around. Beat Tyson Hull. Gets there by hand in the end. The umpire says, I'll have ball.
Well, if the boys on the hill didn't think much of the game in the first half, they're not getting any better now, is it?
No, the skill level
off the boil of fraction.
The skill level is not exactly high for it.
Not at the moment. Well, put that down to pressure, but
AC Eaton with the ball. Goes
that's
not good. Pump it back in.
Not too bad. The body was that. I don't know who that is. Is that Old again?
Yep, Tyson Old with the footy.
Got Tyson Old boots on, so it must be Tyson Old.
Old, if I'm going to put him drink his best, but I don't bet no. There you go, Pirate. He's played a good game again. You want to kick 2 or 3?
2. This will be for 3. No, I've got him. He's one of their better players for sure.
Been busy all afternoon, hasn't he?
We don't know, is it?
No, here he comes.
We kick fifth. He's the leading goal kicker, which he is.
Back to the middle.
So he's 3. Jed Conley's got 2.
Breakfast in the
Great 1, and Marciono's got 1. So, yeah. He's getting at both ends of the ground too, Tyson Old, but used his body not there to get rid of his opponent, take a mark, and then, of course, we're very well aware of him. And he gets his 3rd. Hello, now, Damo, 7-6-48 to Irymple 5-5-30.
Happening down there, Ali?
What's happening down here? Ryan Doherty is... You can tell when he gets excited because he does one clap. So he does little claps. He's happy that the boys are...
All these Kevin Fairhouse is only on their boundary line. Johnny Marciono ran past that. I will pump it back down to the forward line. He is a lovely footballer. Lovely aerial. I mean, too. Be quick.
Anderson took a long time to get it to him.
Yeah, if he hadn't waited another 3 feet, probably would have got him.
It ends up back the other same spot.
Short. On Cooper Germain, who's played a fairly solid game today, Cooper Germain for the Tigers. He'll go short again. Donovan find, Jared McGlashan. He's got a few to have a ping from it. Across to Antonio Brizzi. That's a lovely kick. Move it quick, Antonio. He's going down the line. He's going to try and find Jay Turlin. Willow, yeah, good punch from there. Those Willow over the top. He's out in front of us, Forrest. Nominate the ruck.
Seven in the back. It's gone absolutely nowhere. Glass.
Yep.
He gets to the front, gets pushed out by the big fella in the deep ball, comes back in from Eaton to the top of the square, but the kicking, that's Brizzy. The kicking hasn't been great from the very start of this quarter.
Goes to Jai Haywood, the ground.
Yeah, good luck with this. This is number 2.
Yep, got him. Haven't got him on the team sheet, haven't got him on player HQ. Reckless move down to the set. Pete now is going to, I reckon,
free kick, play on Reckless, teams up with Kennedy. Centre-half forward. Helicopter ball goes out to Jed Conley. So good play, Reckless, through the middle of the ground, but yeah, not quite embarrassing, but people in the land probably saying, well, how come these bozos don't know who number 32? Well, if it's not on the team sheet, the only way we know is to go and ask someone on the bench. Well,
I'm on it.
Good on you.
Yeah, Ali's on it.
Hoping you'd say that. As Collie kicks his 3rd as well. So 3 as well as Tyson Old. And that was well done by Reckless through the middle of the ground there. Very good play.
Go around the grounds, all the firing off.
Please do.
Ian playing on South Mildura this afternoon. The reading glasses back on. I was compared the scores. 66 South Mildura. Ian United 7-3-45. Kenny Park, Wentworth 12-7. Merbein 5-2. It's up at John Jack this afternoon. 9-8-62. Robinville Euston. Imperial 6-8-44. Him starting to make that a game of football. Here we've got 5-5 Irymple. Reckless Centre starting to stretch that scoreboard a little bit. 8-6-54. 15 minutes, third turn next SMGT as the Tigers have worked their way back into attack again. See with the foot caught. The umpire agreed with me.
Barney Anderson, usually a fair kick. He had Hammond in like that. Hammond kept going to open up a bit of space, which is all right. And plays on now. Low spearing ball all to Christensen. Good, just as good a mark. Half-forward flank, plays on, spins inside, kicks it to a spot. About the 30, Hura flew. Down the front, ping, and just missed. Good played on that occasion by the Swallow. So, nice kick from Bailey Anderson to get to Christensen, who played on straight away. So that's good play.
Number 32, guys, is John laid out, and he's the end.
Thank you.
Give us Valley, John Tinkard. It makes it hard. Jack Parker now brings the ball back in. Finds Antonio Brizzi. Here's in through. Yeah, the sight, this guy.
quite as prominent as he was last week where he played a ripper. He did no one to kick it to now, so he gets called to play on, gets around. Bounce, actually.
Does well.
Just pressured by Hero as he kicks down to the wing. Reckless should mark this. Was push it down in front of himself. Now the ball's out the back. Moose is in the vicinity. No, he's not. Goes out to Johnson, I think. That's who it was. Tyson Oldham. Tyson Oldham. We nearly marked. He's got a chance to get back on it. What's he going to do here? Foot goes high in the air.
He's camped under this fire.
Well, good spoil. I think that was Phelan. Well done by Phelan out to Anderson. Irymple back half working overtime. Get it out to McClellan. Yeah, go on, Damo.
Gee whiz, he can move quicker than that, I reckon. They can long in a lot.
That's the problem.
He found Christensen, not quite.
Oh. Yeah, a bit hard to move it quick if you've got nothing at all to do, mate.
Yeah, it is hard. Yeah, you can't really just go. Can you? Jai Haywood now with the free kick. Colton footy. He goes short of Bash to Faye. He's now got the headband back on for it. He does over. Well, his head back on.
That'll do. Either one of them.
I'm talking before the game. Actually, very simple. Just said millions on Haywood again. He's gotten better as the game's gone. Tyson Old on the end of that. Swing around that truss. He's pumping foot. Puts it in the goal square.
He's kicking ball.
Try drop. Goes off the hand. Back to Piano. Kicked it there. It's a great kick. It was library.
Like, seriously. We have to look on the replay to look at that, but we didn't get anywhere near the mark anyway. That's 70 metres. 60.
It was just about off balance when he kicked the Pirate. He's not the biggest kick in the league.
Extraordinary. It really is.
We should have, I reckon, half time the granny.
Well, if he's playing in the granny, he won't be in. Look at that.
Longest kick competition. Comes Jake Thrum. He goes straight, well, basically straight down the middle. McClellan under the ruckman, big pack forms at the end. Well, get his boot with Redcliffe. Another pack forms from Nando Cirillo on the bottom of it. Sorry, Cirillo. Prize, the umpire says, give you a ball up again. We'll get the hang of this the match. Goes Haywood that time. Yeah. Gets caught though. Goes back to Parker. Thumping. Torpedo. Oh no.
Won't go.
Pete Fowles used him. Well there.
That's got it.
That's a goal. He's very Connolly. Oh, put your glasses down. He's under about a second, Jet Connolly just thrown on the right from around 50 metres and put it straight through the middle of an angle.
Fourth goal for Jed. Fourth goal. Ripper, wasn't it?
You always say, big 4 up forward, you've probably done your job.
As a small forward, it's probably 3. As a key, it might be 4, in my opinion. But, well, there's 7 goals between and Old. I'll tell you what, 4, 5 and 10. If they're best players, Damo, then we might as well give it up.
I'll give it up. 5, 6,
Parker's been really good. Connolly the same. Of course, Tyson Old. So we'll see if we're near the mark, really.
5, 6, 30. Sorry. 9, 6. Red. 5 scoreboard. Comes out of there.
Oh, they're just having a good 5 or 8 minutes here, Redcliffe. They're on a roll at the second.
Minch. Yeah, that was Steve. I reckon Connor Minch kept.
It's 5-6 to Irymple. 5-6-36. 21 minutes, guys.
Yep.
Redcliffe 6-60.
24 points.
Yeah, well, that's starting to become substantial. That's 4 goals in my mathematics.
From Cotland. Drum could have been. I reckon the umpires. No, he hasn't. He'll give it back. That's 24 points, right?
And they're looking pretty good at the. They've got base in there. Gee, their kicking is. Their kicking's been really good. As Reardon sharks it off the pack this time. He wobbles one to set forward, gets over the back. They come out the other way, Irymple. Watman, was it?
Yep.
Kicks it out in front of Scott. Good kick too. Scott's out on the wing. Handball backwards. Fair enough. But was it? He kicks it looking for Christensen. He does that quite often. Christensen over the back. Got the shoot. Oh, that was all right. He got his kick to it though. Well, good tackle from behind. Good pressure. Yeah, no, he's about to have a shot on goal, but Jimmy Kennedy ran him. Tackler.
Big Jimmy Kennedy.
For his size, he's a real good tackler.
Extremely fast first 30, 40 metres.
So ball up, forward pocket for Christensen in ruck.
Well done then from Marcus Hull to thump it down to there.
Two boys run straight at it. Tafeo didn't pull out, neither did McClellan for that matter. Parker got it forward, not his best kick. Wandon, he's got one clear out this side by Jackson. He's one in the pocket. Oh, Jackson kick. Tyson Giles, he's got players inside. Give it inside, that's it. That's a good handball, missed the mark. Giles gets it back now. Reckless got pressure on. Pretty well. Two things happened there. Irymple stuffed it up, and Reckless got back some pressure. Look at Jason here with him. Full Frank. McGlash. Kennedy. Handball smothered. Oh, that's out the full. That is just regular cop.
Red Markham was on the van now too.
Yeah, but felt like a tank this van. Brizzy with a free kick.
Nice red cherry. Oh, got free. Bo Reardon, there goes a crossing around Pirate. But Jermaine, almost. He's got to grab that and run with it.
That's all right. You kick it out in front of him, give him a run onto it.
Bryce Mears, he looks up and goes, he's a bit better than that. To me, went out the full. Christensen goes over the top of his head. He's going to come right into follows. Mate says, couldn't take it. Ryan. That's Jason Euro. For a minor score, Pirate. 6-5-2-2. That wasn't me, Pirate.
Wasn't me either, mate.
Is that clock radio you were talking about?
I probably shouldn't have said. Well, there's only... I'll say the name of the president.
We were only joking. Back to Jai Hope. 7:30. Reckless 9-6-60. The extra point score. Oh, that's a pretty good.
That's a mark to Eaton. It's a mark to Eaton.
That should be, Pirate.
That was a mark. Thank you. Oh, he finally called it. I didn't think he was going to. Anyway, Eaton this time gets around Kennedy.
And Marciano.
Well, that's not easy. Two little fast blokes. Kicked it to the square. Brizzy sees. I don't know what Brizzy's doing up there in the forward half.
No.
Oh, he's in the back half now. He was in the forward. Confused. All we need is another headband for a few blokes and not anybody is.
People are already first to be laughing. 5-8-38. 9-6-60. Reckless lead on the extra. Well, nearly 12.5 minutes gone, the third turn. As Jack Parker puts his boot right into it, probably bring Hayward takes a
good mark. Two. They don't want a Ripple from now on till the end of the quarter. They got a nice little lead. Need to control it.
Long. Big packer. I reckon. Lucky that, Jake Crest really ran a lot.
Kick to Irymple from pushing the back, and I'm surprised if it's Thrum on the bottom.
Yep, you got it right, Barry.
Yep. He gets a lot of... This bloke gets battered around a little bit. He doesn't seem to worry him too much, does it? Here we go. Zach Wandon was clear out the wing and wanted it, but pressure from Rex is forced it to go to Tafeo. Went to Marciano. He gets on a bit of a wobbler. Now, here's a contest. Jake Thrum there. He's a left foot. They go to the left. Oh, no, he just put through for a behind. So, a bit of pressure there. Plays on out of the square. Probably going to have to go to... Oh, is he? No, he's going to go to Cobb. Hasn't been overly prominent. That's a kick, though. Brody Ryan. To the outbound Brody Ryan. Wing, Damo. Now, there's still... there's not long. The last quarter went to 24 minutes. Now we're up to 25 3/4. Hayward gets that handball inside to Tafeo. The only one chance for another goal. Tafeo. This is Pete, I think, of that. Like I said before, just caught as the siren goes to 3/4 time. Irymple 5-8-8. Yep.
Reckless for 9-6-60. 22 points of difference to 3/4 time. We're not going to take an ad break. Is that?
Well, Reckless that caught, not mistaken, kicked 5.
They did.
And Irymple kicked
4 points.
Yeah, so, and that quarter went for 26.
26
and 5 seconds. Yeah, so, yeah, well, I reckon the first half of that quarter, Damo, was pretty ordinary. And then, yeah, a bit better, but that's still... What's that, 22 points?
Not insurmountable, but not. I reckon we'll find a bit better, though. Go around the ground for Pioneer forward if you like, Pirate. You like? It's worth the drive up there, boys, for Pioneer forward. Well, before I say that, I should be laughing, shouldn't I, really? In progress. Having a little score up there at the moment. I can tell you the move in at a compound of Pounding Kenny Park. 1183 Wentworth, move in 2-6. Up at John James Oval. 886. Robinville Euston, Imperial 957. 29 points of difference there. United versus Southall Drew. I did have a score on them. They're going down now. Let's see if I refresh it and they come back up. This is in progress. So, three-quarter time score here at Edgewood Over is 5-8-38. 660 Reckless, 22 points. 29 points of difference at Kenny Park. Same thing out at John. A couple of pretty good games of football. Don't ride him there in that one. James Oval. And United, 22 points down on South Mildura. So a couple of good games of football this afternoon as we hit three-quarter time here at Henchwood Oval. 22 points of difference. Taking that break. We went off air during half time, and to get back on there, I took the three-quarter break.
Oh, Nat, how are you? We are talking, but I'd just say hello anyway. We're all right.
There you go. Well, you over? How are you? We're on air. That's good. Good day. We are on air now, but we went off air at half time and had to break extra, so we're staying on air. There's a lot.
Look, the Irymple boys are...
Welcome to the circus. See you, Bruce. All right, we better give some goal kickers in while we're filling in time. Jed Connolly's 4 for Recluse. Yep. Tyson Old 3, Liam McGlashan 1, John DiMarciano 1. For Irymple, they got the 5 goals at this stage. Toby Scott 1, Dan Coughlin 1. That hasn't been overly prominent.
No, not like he normally is.
No, Mitch Christensen 1, Brett 1, and Nick Pezzaniti 1. Yeah, Reckless just, they're sort of goal for goal there for a while. The first half of that quarter was a little lacklustre. They didn't look to be having a real crack, and then all of a sudden, perhaps the last 8 minutes or something, Reckless got into gear a little bit more, and they ended up winning the quarter by, they kicked 5 straight.
5 straight, yeah, to 2, 3, 4 points.
To 4 points. So, Irymple got, they got to first of all win some ball out of the middle. Someone's got to stand on Jed Connolly. Yeah, I'm not sure. You got one out of Connolly in hand. Connolly and Old, sorry.
Has to be up.
I reckon Connolly might be a little bit easier to control than Old. But anyway, you're going to have to one or both of them down because they've kicked 7 goals between. 7 out of 9.
9, yeah.
We're at the Irymple huddle, and basically what they're saying is they've got to get back to basic football because they're lacking. They're kicking and marking literally basic, so that's what the Irymple being instructed to do next bit of football.
Who's doing all the talking, Ellie? Is it Thrum?
Callow Thrum side at the moment, which is not like him, but yeah, Callow's out there all the talking.
There's Ellie all in this warehouse for it. Every line.
She's had a big day, hasn't she? But what, been down to Mark? You said no.
Wonderful, that's correct. Was out there, then way here just to be here for you guys.
Well, that's good work. Hey, we'll give you double talk. Right? We'll talk to Joe.
No, authority ready for it.
Love your work, boys.
Yeah, I don't think Joe will, but anyway, we'll have a crack at it. As I said, we can't go. We're not going to tickle with it half time.
Right, we're nearly ready to go. Irymple still in the huddle. Reckless are out there ready to go. Tafaya. Good start in 3 for a starter. When the other fella turns around, I'll see his number. I realise who it is, but that's a bit of grunt in the middle there for
I've got a funny feeling on Ripple this back to nearly second part. You know they're like.
Yeah, well, they're in their midfield at the moment. To start, it's Jake Thrum, Jason Hura, the big fella in McClellan, will be in the ruck, and Bailey Anderson gets a gig in the middle. And the other one for Reckless has gone in as Bo Reardon. Two pretty good fours in the gut.
He's been pretty good today, Bo Reardon.
Yeah, well, he wasn't bad last week, eh? Now, this is it. Hura's on a... I don't know whether they've come with him. Well, I don't know, but it's interesting that we just spoke about... maybe not. We'll see. So up they go. McClellan got a tap forward, and it went down to Jason Hura, got the first clearance. Ball goes to set Kennedy in the way.
Jackson's on Jed Connolly.
Okay, so Jimmy Kennedy spearing ball and Bell. He likes to do that, Bell. He likes to tap it forward to himself, but his kick wasn't great. Went to Coggo, and his kick great. And we've got a... I think that might be Pezzaniti in the pocket. He's calling for someone to run. Not sure if it's Brady Wright. He was calling for someone to run in and kicked it straight across the face of goal, and it's the first point of the last quarter to Irymple. Kennedy plays it straight away. Manzi, there wasn't two. Manzi's got... There's is with him. So we'll just give it a minute or two and see if Jason Hura's job. You're all right. Oh, might be. Sort of picked it a little. I said someone should go to old, but I'm no genius. But
that is a great kick to Liam McGlashan.
Just as good a kick to Tafeo. That'll be very cozy.
The end of the foot.
Good kick. The other Tafeo in the back, umpire. Yes. Vision was.
Oh, the end. Sorry, Zane Luce is a free kick.
They put in the back there and away one. They get it out to Thrum. Puts a fake on. Kick it on the right. Didn't make it to Jason. Reckless come through the other way. The ball goes high in the air down. Who's here? Is he? Is it? Drops it. Pete Tafeo, sorry. From Tafeo found who missed the goal. Missed the point. Kicked the point, yeah. Oh, obviously.
9:39 Irymple. 9:8.62 on the Octopi scoreboard. Minute 45 gone this last term, thanks to SMGT as Irymple in and find Toby's shot. Clubber inside Henchwood Oval. He goes short, I reckon. Yeah, Christensen takes a lovely mark.
London put a shepherd on. Don't see that every day of the week. Not from Zach London, but from anyone.
Hayward and Keena Wade. From Donovan Bell back to Kennedy. He puts a party trick on. Couldn't get out of there in the end. Brody Ryan goes by hand to Mensch. He goes out of there as well. Well done from Bass Tafeo. Is that Jake Crum you got hold of? No. Starcher Hammond. Price says, give it. Surprise. McClellan will go at it with Hayward. McClellan, that's easy by hand for the Tigers. It's a Tafeo. They're by hand as well. Tyson Old does a blind turn. That's clever. Parker back to Old. That is good footy for the Tigers.
Next one's important. There's no one down the line at all. So it's a long, long kick.
Competed to
Tafeo gets to the front this time and takes a nice shot. Good mark, Tafeo.
That's a good kick into Jared McGlashan. Or what? Williams out here, Pirate.
Goal for Reckless. Yeah, that was good. Good strong mark to Tafeo forward.
Second effort, Pirate.
Well, that just goes to prove. Just get yourself to the front, mate. You don't have to use your hands in the back.
Remember the fall he was in last year?
Oh, weeks and unbelievable. Yeah. I don't know how many votes you get in the McLeod. Probably none. No enough.
No, he did, but not as many as you would think. No, a handful from memory, 6 or 7. Shane McGlashan comes in and puts it straight through the middle. Oh, yeah, straight through the middle. That was his kick to the Mildura end of Henchwood Oval.
Jai Hayward has come off with a bit of an ankle issue, so pending to see whether he'll return to the field.
Injury report there thanks to Sunraysia Physiotherapy. Thanks to Kenneth Warehouse Alley down the boundary line.
Now, well, it's only 4 minutes in, but basically 5 goals down now, Irymple. Reckless going okay.
But good team, aren't they?
They're strong and they kick the ball real.
When you got blokes Tyson Old that's setting the standard, Pirates.
Yeah.
At that time, Bass Tafeo couldn't go fair. Zach Warner wrapped him up.
Go through it again. Jared McGlashan's first goal of the afternoon. It was play from Reckless. Anderson hacks it out to forward. That was a really good...
tumbling pump kick. I don't know how he grabbed that. The way he turns around to see who it is for it.
That's the go, though. That's the go to...
Brody Ryan.
Yep.
Get it out quickly for little pesky midfielders on top of you. So Brody Ryan, well, young boy with immense talent, needs to goal for the Swallows. They're going to get with this game.
He kicks it. What? He was the start of claw their way back. Wow.
Not good.
I kicked it. I'm after heavens in the battle there. They come out of it, right? Because the bed lines beat everybody. Oh, that one in back. Brody Ryan again for another crack. Marcus Holt in there against Mitch Christensen in the ruck. Tyson Holt at the foot of the pack. Two wins just out the from Christensen. By hand. Out come the Tigers. Oh, that hand's just missed him. Kira works it back to the Tigers. That was broke again. Jimmy Kennedy now for Redcliffe. He normally does something with it. He's going to put it on the running Bryce Manzi. He gets a well, lovely kick.
Actually a really good kick to space.
William McGlashan's going to try and jar it.
Done pretty well. Parker, good tackle from Coggo.
Yep.
Was the stop right in front of us.
Certainly does. Now, I'll have it again there. You know, probably Coggo is a bit of a right. So McClellan and Peter will go at it. Well, you know, Tyson Nolan through his legs. Then it comes to, well, that's Zach Wandon. Wandon and Marciano not too happy with each other.
No, they're not. But they'll move on.
Men try. Push the 31 Pirate. Coggan with the footy from out in the full. Went on the 5-9-39. Reckless 10-8-68 on the extra five scoreboard. Coggan brings in and finds his teammate right. In fact, it was on the Zach London. That's a good kick. That's a good kick.
You know, that's the go. Bit of Shepherd and never killed it. Clutch the umpire on the half ball. He went back to Nando Cirillo on the left. Gets side 50. Here's a bit of a go. Oh, well chopped off by Reckless. So come out the other way. Playing okay. Reckless has to ball to the wing. It's downfield anyway. The player was felled as he kicked. Now we go short to Marciano. He's still about 30 metres away from the line. Inside 50 now with the ball pretty much in there.
Oh, it's pure strength first as far as
well,
front there.
Yeah, you can flag it of the way though. I really...
Yeah, that's a hard one. And he was, St. Louis was trying to hold his ground and Peter had him and sort of thrown him down the ground and went,
Well, he put his arms right up and feet gets to the front. But anyway, the end result is a shot on goal for Tafeo, and Breakfast has just got all the minute. 68 to 9. There's 8 minutes gone with a goal from he'll kick from just in 50. I like to watch their reaction. They're usually pretty good kicks for these blokes. This one, oh, no, well, obviously from what I just heard come out of his mouth.
I was watching the dark.
Yeah, well, you watch their reaction. They get up and about when they kick a goal. So Coggo's got it. It's gone from full back, goes out the other side. He's got Anderson leading and hits it. Well, Anderson's usually not bad at it either. He goes, misses over his head. Ends up with Eaton, the ground handball. Now they've got Wandon free. Got a couple out wide. Jason here is one of them. He's Mensch. Got Pezzaniti as well. Pezzaniti's marked at centre-half forward. Yeah, he had a couple on, but he's going to take the responsibility.
But Jason here then, as you said that, Tor.
But
Not happy about that. Not utilised.
Is that right? Is that right? We got that right, did we?
Is that right, Ali?
Yeah, fair. Responsibility now, and there you go. The coach won't be quite so disappointed as Pezzaniti kicks his second. And look, we would see that shared as well, Domo, I suppose. But if you're good enough to take the responsibility, you sort of make it up in the coach's eyes a little bit, don't you?
Well, yeah, don't get quite as spray. No, he's made the responsibility to kick the goal.
It's interesting, though, that Ali saw and reacted. That was our initial thought. On, perhaps.
Yeah, right. Not as far out as 6.945, Irymple. Reckless 10.969.
So they get this. Well, it's still 4 goals, isn't it?
Still 4 goals.
Yeah, Irymple have got to without Reckless scoring to make it even.
They're calling that.
All right, are we?
Johnson. For the first time today, Pyre, he's actually gone through low and got a chest mark.
Well, he's had a couple of chest marks, so he'll enjoy this, and he'll watch his reaction if he kicks it, because he doesn't mind celebrating.
Well, the Reckless is the only team that celebrates every goal of winning the grand final.
This will be too. Trust me on this.
Alex, I think to Kevin Swear for all your health needs. Go on to Eric and the team.
Big man gets back to the line now. Going to be a lot of celebrating. A point to Reckless.
It is.
They need 5 shots, Tomo.
They do.
So that's well, could be better, but it's not a bad result anyway. So
and only 10.5 minutes gone, Pirate. Goes highway side.
Yeah, but
good kick at footy too.
It was a beautiful kick. Well, Ripple is just at the minute, so Luke's got a 10.5 back.
They're not on the ball at all.
Really.
He's gone wide and long. 2-on-1 contest. Tigers through Jermaine. Irymple 5. Don't worry about that.
They've got to play smart football.
Christensen well sent to Alley. Christensen takes another bounce, goes out with his teammate.
This is a bit smarter. Pezzaniti's on. Yep, Pezzaniti's still on, goes over his head.
Found him.
Pezza's got it now. Oh, he sort of fell over first into someone's knee, I think. But there, really. But he's still down.
Yeah, he's something with his knees.
He looked like he
tried to someone in the knee, I think.
Some damage.
Well, he's done there. We've got a bit of a... Well, has come out.
Something to his right knee. Something. He's not a good way. Don't think it is. He obviously got a hard head.
I thought he hurt. Ellie said his knee straight away, and he looks to be clutching at a knee.
He was actually, like he was on Empire, he's actually punching the ground, but fine.
I've never done... I reckon that there comes the stretcher, so it's delayed.
I think he's already got his left knee.
Well, there you go. You watch the replay on that. He's actually stumbled, so given way, I suggest his head first into the...
You got it right, Pirate.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well...
He's pretty badly, Pirate. I don't think he'll get this year.
No, that's a shame. We're lucky here, though, because look who's carrying the stretcher. It's an actual paramedic.
Actual paramedic?
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Well, it's not good, but you know what I'm saying. And
I'm going at it.
In great care, yes.
Been down here for most of the game, which is good.
But
when you're hurt or in a... You've got a VB can in hand, you know you're in trouble, right? who better than Vanessa than you and I?
I wouldn't have alcohol anywhere near my Damo, so that wouldn't happen to me.
That's right. It might happen to me. I'm playing apparently. But let's hope. I think the peasants aren't too good there. Look at it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look great.
And at his age, German, it could be the end of it.
They want to... Well, look at that. They've got brains as well. They're going to take him through the goals. So, all right, Pez, we wish you all the best. Hope it's not as bad as what we think it will be.
On the ground in pain.
On the bench comes on to him, and they've got him walking around the boundary line on the stretcher. So not great signs for Nick Pezzaniti's kicked the 2 goals today and hasn't been the worst, but that's not great news.
And has been a champion of the league, too.
He's a good player. Yeah, so he'll make his way past the hill. He'll probably get a bit of a clap from the proppy men up there. He does. So we're starting to get back into our positions now after a bit of bad luck for Irymple.
Jimmy Kennedy with the football for the Tigers. Comes Clubber inside. Donovan Bell. Connolly. No. Nolte, sorry. Oh, from Marcia. There in the end. Runs over. So there's Josh Fury from Irymple. Yeah, let's say the Knicks only done something minor when it all cools down.
You don't get that feeling, though, do you?
Get that feeling when the binoculars on you thumping the ground in pain. So the 2 rucks will go at it. Umpire throws it back in. We've fell 14.5 minutes in this last term next SMGT. It comes Marciano, couldn't get smothered in the end. Well, that was clever. Trum will go. Well, he looked at his teammate. Brody Ryan.
That's a real good mark. Last kick wasn't that great, but this one's a little better. Kicks it out the pocket. Toby Scott, perhaps, the goal square. Reckless are there in numbers. They might force it through old. That's exactly what they do. You know, I was just thinking that, unusually for a start, but it's one of more knees and footy. You know, I know netball's bad on knees too, isn't it?
It's a wonder. It's not built to do what it does yet.
When you're watching the way they go in and they dodge and turn and get,
it's a wonder that they don't snap more often from.
Well, he's just got confirmation it's his knee.
Yes, all right.
Thanks, Ellie. That's chemistry out. Straight front.
That's a little pokey ball. That's a really good mark. Not easy to do that. Christensen, I think it is. Pick the ball up off your feet, especially when you're a big guy.
Another good game today, Mitch Christensen.
They have a ping, telling all the boys around him. Now, who would know? Who knows? They're swapping the headbands around. Kicks it to the goal square. It's landed in. Someone's trying to claim the mark to Reckless.
I'm going to kick the goal.
Is that right? No. To Irymple.
Yeah, I reckon Brody Ryan's playing that. He has.
Quite well. He's going to kick this goal.
Fields.
Well, why not? He's going to kick a goal.
No, the Reckless part of the hill.
Oh.
He's coming into the goal.
Around it, wouldn't they? The Reckless hill.
Kick the goal. I'll tell you what, they kick another one.
They still need. So they? You're right.
53.
There's 3 goals behind though, so they need 4 shots without Reckless having a shot.
17.
Well, it's in the realms. It's nearly 17 minutes gone.
Can't. Either probably.
Well, because you got that 4 or 5 minutes delay there with the Pez going off. There's another clearance to Hammonds. Centre half forward it goes. Good ball from the Tigers. Big stump. Hammonds get up. They go back in all free kick, Reckless. A little bit of academy stuff going on there. And then they got it to a good player in up. Look at that kick. That's a great kick.
From a handball over the pack, quick look, there's Eddie. I'll whack it.
Good vision. And just to space.
Go, John, to the high level part. This is a big kick from Indy Johnson just to take. There's pressure there, but just breathing room.
Well, if he gets a goal, it's going to be nigh on impossible. The Swallows from here.
7-11, 53 to 10, 7.
A fair kick. He's going to kick from 46 or 8 metres.
A big kick, all right.
It's big enough. I think it's big enough. No, yes, it is big enough.
Just taking the pressure off him. The moment they're going to come back to 17 points. As you would.
I think they might be all right now, the Tigers. They've done pretty well, haven't they? They've done all right today. Their pressure's been good. They've had an even spread, Damo, really.
They have, Pirate. It's been an even team before. 53, Irymple Reckless 10-76 on the extra plus. Travelled 18 minutes now in the last term.
This is going to be interesting because we're not very good at it. Best players, I reckon Jack is...
He's played Ripper
up there.
Yeah.
Who's going to clearance here? There's Parker again that got the ball down. Then he gets held on. Umpire's going to come in and ball it up again. Started right in the hard bit in the middle there. So 18 now. It's Reckless 76. Irymple 3 is Reckless forward again. Coggo a bit of a chance if he runs straight at it. Mark pushes around by foot to McGlash and Hand. Hard Hero.
He gets caught.
Unusual for Hero to go in like a bull at the gate. Got tackled though.
Hit by Pete to Feo.
They go to Feo. That one down. They won't mind if it goes out a bit. Crisp involved with Thrum to Jake. At it. Another throw out to Feo. Puts his hand up. He'll be against McClellan. Won it again. Jason here on the bottom of the pack once again, and the umpire will say, give it to me once again. Pull-up number, what, 600?
Yep. At least $5.99 anyway, Pirate. That comes from Sunraysia. You know, where's that going, Pirate?
Oh, yeah. That's to Johnson for being. His jumper was clearly held there, clearly held. Nothing doing from the umpire, so the ball goes out the other side. I ripple up the ground for Chris. He's got to play on, and he does. Wandon straight away to Wandon. They can't do anything else except take it on.
And they have. Back to Wandon.
4 years now. Got a lot. Reckless have got the numbers in the forward pocket, and they're going to win it out. See who's coming back away. Now, Oscar, that's not so bad. I think that's Reardon. He can take Bo Reardon. Decides to get it out to Old. This bloke will be smart about it. Kicks it down the line. Nice kick once again to McGrath. Makes a lead forward. He's got it. That's the way he'll go. Well, why wouldn't you? Kick it to your brother. Over the top. There's Jonty there. Puts the burners on. Handballs in front of himself. Now he's 1 against 3. Those 3 is Coggo, who gets the ball, kicks it out wide. They're trying to mesh.
Back to Jack. Finds Josh Fury. Centre wing. He comes inboard.
21 minutes gone, mate.
Clean. There was a footy for the Tigers. He goes over the top of the handball.
Don't need to panic, boys. Just possess it. Keep it till the umpire tells you to play on.
And the umpire says, I'll have it for the 600 this afternoon. 7:11:53. Reckless. Irymple 10. Irymple 11:10:76. Conley comes out there of his head. Liam McGlashan gives it off. Conley's going to come back. Thrum now gets it out of there. Jackson. Centre wing and Liam Nolly's chopped it off in front of Josh Fury from the Tigers.
Set up pretty well behind the ball, Reckless here. Oh, here's Red. Now this side of Nolly up. He hits it to Kennedy.
Played too badly, Liam Nolly.
Been all right. Kennedy's been all right too. Kicks it towards Marciano, who put the backside into Coughlin and couldn't keep it in from going out of bounds though.
That was pretty from Johnny Marciano. Although he'd probably done in town.
You know, you'd be done for something. To be putting you deliberately bummed. That'd be. Good down there, Damo. Let's be honest.
We'll talk about that one day, Porra. I heard someone on the radio during the week actually astounded me. He took him on. Yeah, that's fair. He ran back into the pack then.
Who did?
Doris Cirillo.
Free kick to, I think, for the ball, isn't it? Hasn't had a huge day. You can top it off nicely here with a goal because he's going to have a shot from about 30 metres out. So, had all the answers, the Tigers, really. Yeah, even got away a little bit late in the second, didn't they?
They did.
And it's sort of gone on with it a little bit from there.
That's the break they needed.
Yeah, well, she's all over. Even though this was a long quarter, this will take him. His kick. Yep, Jake Cress with his first. He'd be real happy with that too, because if you put a good tackle on a free kick from a tackle, then kick a goal, you sort of earned it yourself, haven't you?
You want to go around the grounds to Pioneer Ford. It's worth a drive up there to see the boys, the Pioneer Ford Ranger. Clark, Wentworth, 14, Mervyn, 7. 8 plays 46. And John Robbo Houston, 14.892 in Frill, 13.67. Others have got the ball at the moment.
So Eaton, Shark down from the big fella in McClelland. We go out looking for Wandon. Him half forward flank, but she's all over. He kicks it into the pocket. Wasn't a bad kick either, and there's been a mark to let's be honest, probably a little bit flat as well after Pezzaniti. Looked like he's hurt his knee.
Definitely hurt his knee bad. Not being an expert way, he's thumping the ground, Pirates.
Kingdom Wade's had a shot on goal there, and he's kicked it behind.
I don't think that much shift.
12-10-80. Irymple is 7-12-54. There's 24 minutes gone now. Rick will go probably 6.5, up to maybe 20.
I think the thump in the ground was pure frustration because he knew he'd done something.
I've never done. They say it hurts like hell as well.
Down on me, Will Handy. Thrum. Donovan Bell's going to run on this. No, he couldn't. Well done. Glacier slaps out by his hand. Big Harry McMillan notice of it. Just something different this afternoon. We'll have
Donny Bell lost his process.
that was hell. That's been reckless this afternoon. Well done from Marcus Hall. Nick Tremacy come out. It's a hard one there.
Just a little one-hander from to finish the day off. Nice little kick to rear. Strolls inside. He has a bang. And, I think he hit the post as well as Jared McLashan hitting the post.
Well, I can hear that from the benches. That was a hit.
He's no Gary Ablett, though. The ball. He didn't get his best trot.
Yeah, just on. Yes, there, front.
Oh, sorry, I said Gary Ablett, didn't I?
Well, he probably would have done it if he ran into one for it.
Yeah.
They can both the siren.
Well, they can.
Jacksy's
over. Out of here.
Yeah.
Wish it would rain again, Damo.
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Wash us right, yeah.
Irymple is still trying that. It's Christensen with the ball at centre forward. He plays on. Yes, that's a nice mark. I think that's Anderson. So they're still having a bit of a crack, but Anderson still over shouting. And there's not much shouting.
No, Redcliffe will go wandering back down the highway tonight. The Condom Park pretty happy with it.
Yeah, so
around the second, third and letter. We hit round 9 next week. We're halfway.
Anderson missed. Oh, fair way, actually, in the end. Kennedy will kick it in.
Another
6 minutes and 10 seconds gone. Yeah, Kennedy's been good again.
Bad game, really.
I can't think of any of the Redcliffe boys that really. It's been pretty even contest for them. Pretty even contribution from everyone. But I see he loves on in front of himself for it to bounce up. He got it in the end. Nulty, who takes the half-forward flank.
Gotten better.
He's better off. He gives it to Old, who pokes a little ball to Johnson. Pretty bad plan, giving it to Old, is it?
Just some traffic he's in. He just does just got clear thought processes. A bit like Dan Conlon and that. See things other people can't. You give Izzy Johnson another shot at goal. The reigning Tommy Bland Met.
27 minutes. This is going to be close now.
Almost Tommy Bland medals. Close now for it. 7 minutes gone.
Taking his time, which is probably 40. Pretty easy. And
up through.
Distance quite.
By far yet, I reckon. 17.
Anderson's gone up the other end, hasn't he? In fact, on the
actually. 7-13, 55. Irymple. 12-12. Don't leave the Lord Pirate. 12-4.
Not going to help either.
Jimmy Kenny from Irymple.
Back all day. No, he's played on. I saw an open goal field. Feo, who throws his opponent out of the way again.
Up front of the ground. But they're in a wrestle.
Players like that.
He does, though. He's a good player. There's the 5 o'clock. The kicker. He's going to come through and put it through the middle. Takes them on 12.90.
Go celebrate. That's fine.
In the end, we'll be back here to put a wrap on today's action at Henshwood Oval.
It's the Gateway Mildura SFNL 2025 season on River Footy 6. Footy's home ground.
Adventure lovers, get ready. Four-wheel drive Supercentre is giving you unbeatable deals on Adventure King's camping and outdoor gear, and it's all happening now. Hot tickets like many lithium batteries and fridges are back in stock. The shelves, plus bargain with insane daily deals throughout, including gazebos, fridges, outdoor cooking gear, and heaps more. Four-wheel drive Supercentre, best bargain in town. Don't miss out. Store online, drive Supercentre.au. The discount Kings will get you less.
Heck, kick off your week at the Gateway. Kids eat free plus Pizza Slab Mondays. Bam, an absolute crowd please. Palmer Tuesdays, lock it in. Family Feast Wednesdays, bring the crew. Good food, good vibes, get around it. Book now.
Do you want America's toughest track?
American-made meat. for tyres.
Mickeys have deeper, stronger casings, allowing you to take your four-wheel drive any...
If you have a four-wheel drive without Mickey, you don't have a four-wheel drive. So get a set of Mickey. They're on sale for May only.
See the team at Good Deal Tyres. They fought it. Still get no different. Mickey Thompson's and never get stuck again.
At Harvey Norman, buy now with no deposit, 16 months interest-free on a participating Latitude credit card. Bonus gift card up to $1. Furniture, bedding, TVs, fridges, computers. With no deposit, 16 months interest-free from Latitude Service. $100 gift card for every $1,000 you spend. Credit card fee currently $10.95 applies. Minimum finance, $1. Equal month. Plan, T's and C's, charges, exclusion. Don't miss no deposit, 16 months interest-free. Viewed at Harvey Norman now.
The region's most trusted name in real CNE Real is celebrating 100 years and marking the occasion, giving back up to $100,000 to the community.
forward